So recap for what's happened. Sir Bradley, what has happened? And there's
some shit has happened.
Some weird fucking shit's been going on. So please recap.
All right. So we pick up where our adventurers are stuck in kind of an outpost tavern. They'd heard some shit go down outside and
tried to at least.
And we're definitely correct in that assumption. One of the night watch guards that patrol the area crumpled to the floor in a bloody mess and freaked out our cleric here, and she basically hyperventilated and passed out for a good portion of that. But she's back and cured the guy.
Thanks to my all-curing bitch slap.
Thanks to the all-cure bitch slap.
That was awesome. That was really awesome.
We're gonna trademark that.
And our lovely
drunk
here. But yeah, some shit's going down outside. Our warrior here has barricaded us inside, and
we just rolled for initiative.
We just rolled for initiative. I kind of forget what the hell we were rolling for.
Oh, of course.
He got a 16. I got a 14. She got a 5.
I think it was basically just so I could reiterate who goes first.
Okay.
So, the shit's gone down, and I think you rolled highest, so take us away.
All right. So
this guy is mumbling about his affinity for the indoors.
Right. So, is the window still showing super foggy? Because I know I asked that earlier.
Yeah.
It's still foggy, so basically trying to look outside is fucked unless you walk outside.
Yeah, it's a really cheap window. It's probably busted a million times, and he's just...
So we have to open the door, and we do not want to open that fucking door right now. Can I sneak on up to the door again? Hopefully this time nobody fucking hits me. I want to sneak on up to the door, and I just want to put my ear to it, see if I hear any sort of creature or anything outside.
Well, the door is barricaded.
Go ahead
It'd be hard for them to get in.
Go ahead and roll.
Alright, I'm going to do a, I don't know if there's any other checks I can do with this one. I'll just do a straight roll.
Brad ate all my chips.
Can you gather information from it?
It's
going to be a listen check.
It's going to be a listen check. Okay.
Oh, listen. I don't think we have anything for listen.
I don't have anything for listen.
Yeah, so it's one. Racial bonus.
Oh, do I have a bonus? Oh, fuck, I do.
I was going to say,
shit.
you're the one that has this one.
I need to write that down.
I have
So
two.
I need to put, let's see, listen 1 because of the +1.
I guess I should write mine down.
Okay, alright, so let me roll for listen check. I got a natural 20.
Perfect.
God damn it.
Damn. So there goes my natural 20 in this second.
You press your ear up to the cold wooden door. You listen for a while. Almost seems like an eternity since you've had your ear up to this door.
Right.
Oh.
Here's some jazzy music.
Yeah. There's a sweet jazz band outside. That's what it is.
I totally forgot to write down my listen check. Thingy.
Oh, well.
I need to
listen
write
for
that
a
down.
while, a bit more. Almost certain that there's something eerily quiet about the fact that you hear nothing.
Huh.
Oh, beautiful.
So we hear nothing, so there's absolutely something. So I want to turn back around to the rest of the people that are in the bar right now. And, oh, fuck.
You hear a knock at the door.
So I look at it, before I do anything else, I want to say, so I was about to tell you I don't hear anything, but that shit just happened.
I am the one who knocks.
God damn it. I just met. So I
open the damn door.
Oh god.
Wow, he moved my 5 to a 2.
So I'm gonna go up to the door and be all, do I ask who is it? Should I ask? I'm gonna turn to them and be like, should I ask who is it? What should I do? Because we don't want to open the door.
You don't have to open the door to ask who it is, though.
Okay, well, who is it?
What the fuck do you think it is? It's your damn mama. Open the damn door. I'm thirsty and it's fucking cold out here.
Does anyone know
Come on,
anyone?
another voice echoes.
Does anyone know anyone named
Does
Mama?
anyone know anybody named Mama?
Come on, let him in, guys.
Guys, so someone's sitting there trying to say that they want in and to drink and it's cold, but don't they know that there's a bunch of shit that just went down outside?
Maybe it passed.
So he says it feels cold outside.
Okay.
He says it's cold outside.
So you trust this guy?
I don't know.
What do you mean like you don't know? Okay, so don't try to convince me to open the fucking door.
No, I'm just saying I don't know whether it's okay to open the door because...
Wait, Tsuya's opening the door. God damn it.
I didn't know
So you open
whether
the
it was
door
okay
and
to
the
open
guy,
the door because it
there's
was
a
cold.
fairly large guy and he's like, finally! What the fuck are you guys barricading in here
Close the door
for?
behind you! Close the door behind you!
Why?
There's danger out. At least there was. Maybe.
Shit, it's
There's
getting
danger
down.
afoot.
There's danger
This
afoot.
fairly large guy kind of turns around, almost sarcastically. Danger? No, just cold fucking air. And so he passes by you, kind of brushes you past.
Can someone please close the door?
I will go back. I go back when he leaves. I help Tsuya close the door again.
Okay.
I don't want to
sits
take
down
any-
at the bar, kind of annoyed, and asks for a pint of ale. The guy looks like he's a fairly worn mercenary. He's got a couple of battle scars on his arms and kind of a worn-out hilt of a sword at his waist, with a shield strapped to his back, and a fairly large fur coat.
So, can I?
You talk.
Can I roll on up to him and ask him if he had seen anything weird outside when he was approaching the bar? Because you know all that shit.
Ask him if he saw any fog.
Oh yeah. Okay. So I want to roll up to him and just be like, hey, I know this is probably a weird question for you, but when you were on your way up here, did you happen to see any fog at all? And this would be what, a gather information check then?
No. He kind of gets real nice and close to you with his ale. And goes,
Oh no.
boy,
Boy.
Of course.
it's fucking fall. Of course there's fog.
Oh shit.
And then he turns back around and he chugs his beer.
This guy is too intimidating for me to approach.
I don't think we're gonna go much of anywhere with this guy unless some sort of brutish fighter that we are now acquainted with maybe has a couple friendly words with him. You're like, no.
I agree with him. I mean, basically, the fact that he's out there, that means maybe the fog been down and we could go out and try to locate this puppet guy. Well, at least that's my mission, to locate him
the
and
guy.
stop him. So I'm about to book it, actually.
You're about to book
I
it.
guess in a way that's technically my mission too. Is it?
I think so, yeah.
Because the guy that was telling
I'm
the story
just here
was
to
telling
drink
me.
away. I would just
The guy
here
that
to
you were
drink-
with
Was the
was
One that
messenger
hired him.
who was sending out letters and things like that.
I was just here to drink
So I
away
guess
my
we're
daddy
aligned,
issues.
right?
I just want to say this, make it loud and clear. I was just here to drink away my daddy issues. And all this shit happened, so if we want to fucking run out there, then fine.
So vulgar.
Maybe if we go out there, maybe we'll find something that'll kind of hint as to what actually went on out there.
Well, I gotta stop this as soon as possible before more kids are taken, abducted. So,
Alright. So I guess we're all collectively agreeing to open the door.
if you guys are welcome to join. I'm not, the more the merrier, I always say.
Might as well, right? If that's your mission, and I've got nothing better to do, because
Perhaps we could find something about your father.
maybe. Who knows at this point? I mean, he clearly knew a story about a puppet master in the past. Maybe this could be related. I don't know.
Wait,
So
do I know about his family? I don't know nothing about his.
He told me about the family.
Yeah, but I'm not.
he
making
could
it.
have. He could have overheard.
So I don't think.
I mean, I
Were
think he's
you
been pretty
close-
open about his daddy issues.
Yeah, I was-
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't hide the daddy.
You just
issues.
hinted somehow.
At this point, he's pretty much just shouting it at the bar.
Yeah. Okay. So
My
it's-
daddy doesn't like me.
Yeah.
I was just close enough to hear the initial story of it,
Go ahead.
but ever
But
since
after
then
that,
he's
he
brought
was
it
like,
up.
well, my dad, there's been a shitty week. No, this happened to my dad.
Yeah, he's brought it up a couple times.
It's not the first time it's come up.
All right. Well,
Maybe.
So you guys want to head out into the darkness and see what the hell's
I
up?
Might
say
as
we
well.
head out maybe in the morning.
You want to try to head out in the morning then?
Because
Are we going to be able to blast that one? We've got people in here that are itching to kind of...
I mean, doors
They're
are
not,
open.
they're
now.
not liking the fact that we've been kind of barricading them in this whole
Yeah.
time.
So I mean, they're free to go. I mean, this guy just came in for a drink.
Might as well.
We are free to go as well. We could, I guess, call it a night and maybe head it out tomorrow.
Let's meet up in the morning.
Should we... Yeah, I was going to say, should we rest?
Might as well.
Rest where? In the bar?
I mean, there's-
I should probably
Well,
ask that first.
yeah, this is a rest point. Basically, the first
Is there-
building that they've
So
noticed.
it's a bar and
Are
an
there
inn?
rooms upstairs or something?
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's an inn
Yeah.
in a bar.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we could just... Well, I'm going to try to
We'll try to get rooms.
Yeah.
How much would it be for a night?
Oh shit!
Per
It costs
person?
money.
I would assume so.
Can't you just sleep at the table? I mean,
You
there's a lot of
could.
drunk people.
Most of the
Then I
people
just
in
go in
there
the
kind of,
fireplace.
It depends on if you want to sleep in a group of rowdy people, though, because some people are still kind of rambunctious.
If you let them out, I'm pretty sure they don't care.
I am broke, so I can't.
People
I need
do
to plummet
say-
somewhere.
You guys are getting a bit of a sense of ease now that this traveler's come in and he's unscathed.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, might as well. I just want my fucking ale. Yeah, might as well just post up how much. Do we know how much it is for a room for the night?
It's 2 gold.
2 gold.
2 per person? Or? Okay.
Fucking, I'll get him a room too.
Oh, all right, thank you.
All right.
Say, if he says he's broke, I'll get him a room. So I'll mark off 4 gold.
All right. So you guys all just kind of crash for the night?
Yeah,
Yep.
till morning and then heading out.
Sounds good. All right.
Okay, so
All right.
Can I roll for nightmares or something?
Why
Boy,
do you
I'll
want
give
them?
you some nightmares.
Why do you want them?
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm
I'm gonna note that.
I'm gonna note that.
Yeah, fearless.
Tsuya
Rules for nightmares.
rolls
For nightmares,
for nightmares.
but nothing came.
But no,
That's what she
There.
said.
it's unreal, but nobody can.
Came.
These chips are so good.
They
well.
really
They're
are.
so
You
salty
want the
and nice.
bag?
It's so salty and nice, like my sense of humor.
Ooh. Can I see your ritual real quick? I need to mark off 4 gold.
Oh.
You gotta mark off 2 gold.
What about Marco?
I've been marking it in my notebook.
Oh, you're marking it up.
Well, you gotta mark off 4 because you paid for mine.
Yeah. So I was
I
at
only mark
56.
off
I'm
2.
at 52 now.
I only mark off 2.
52 gold. All right, cool. Okay, so I marked off my gold. We should be good to go.
Alright.
All right. So you guys wake up, you're fresh.
Put on a little makeup.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna say that the cleric is the first one to be awake for the day.
Oh no.
Just gotta get ready, do her prayers and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So you find your way downstairs into the bar area. Everyone's pretty much emptied out. The sun's shining through. You do hear some birds chirping outside. Seems like an average day, like almost nothing ever happened.
That's not unsettling at all.
Next is our warrior. He doesn't really have to do much. He just kind of opens his eyes and then sleep. You know. So he's coming down the stairs.
What all was in the healer's kit, by the way? Because I know I used it on the guy that came in.
You're basically out. It was
Basically
bandages, splints, things like that, and you used all that.
Sorry.
Wait, what did you use?
I used a healer's kit.
Oh, I thought you used your own healing spell.
Well, she used because she rolled like a saving throw, and I was just throwing like everything she had at.
Oh, so you need to
Because
go-
I was really good at killing.
yeah.
but
Because
she-
I made a splint too.
Yeah.
So I had to use the kit.
Yeah,
for
You
a
were
splint.
ready for him to die.
George thinks that it's bears.
Thinks that it's bears.
Is
It's
it
owl
Skyrim
It's
bears?
bears.
It's fucking
Straight up
owl
bears. It's all it is.
Okay,
It's
so my
always
kit is
owlbears.
basically
It-
out,
it's-
so now
it's-
it's just healing
it's the
spells
boneless
from here on
bear.
out.
The guy
I mean,
she did
there's
heal,
some
he's
merchant.
still in
It's-
front of
it's
the counter,
boneless
just like somebody threw like a blanket on him, but he's still there sleeping.
So he's just laying there on the ground.
Does it seem like he's improved at all?
He's still sleeping. It looks like he's stabilized.
Right.
Okay.
So, but he's, he could be comatose or he could just be sleeping it off. But,
Can I give him like another bitch? No,
No,
I'm
don't
not
do
gonna
that.
I suggest you buy
You
another.
could make it worse.
I suggest you buy some kits before you get out.
Yeah, might as well.
How much was the kit the first time? Kit was 50 gold though.
It was.
Whoa, man.
I didn't think I was gonna use it this early.
That's always
She's gonna have to stick with the healing spells for now.
Yeah,
Until
yeah.
we get more gold.
basically.
I have no choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you still have some medicines and stuff there, but all your bandages, all your splints they're done.
So don't get cut.
All right, and the last one downstairs is our lovely little half elf here.
Ah, yeah.
All right, so who wants to start the day?
I want to ask if I want to ask the cleric
Oh
here.
no.
I don't know. It's nothing bad. I just want to ask
Oh
if
no, no more questions.
I just want to ask if how the guy from the what's the fucking order called? The guy from the Order of the Crest, how he's doing this morning. If you've seen anything, if he's said anything, or if he seems to have improved or anything like that.
He's still asleep.
He's still sleeping. He's still sleeping even when I come down.
Huh?
He's still sleeping even when
Yeah.
I come down. Okay. Well, then we don't want to. Well, I mean, it's not like we can't bother him because there's not much we can do at this point. say it's morning now. Should we?
Is it just us four, basically?
Yeah, the other people have moved out.
Okay.
Alright.
So it's just.
It was just us.
I was gonna say, I was gonna be like, can I ask somebody
Should we
to try and help
we
move
move
him
this?
maybe off the floor?
Should we move this guy before we
Very
leave, or should we just like leave him here? Like we could like carry him into a room.
Yeah, but if you leave him on the floor, someone could step on him.
I mean, clearly no one has stepped on him thus
Oh,
far.
that is
so
true.
He'll wake up eventually.
Why don't
Come later in the day when no one's really paying attention, everyone's tired, they might step on him.
Well, maybe he'll be awake by then.
At least
Hopefully.
move him to a corner of the room.
Alright, I lift him up.
Alright,
I
so
would help if I could, but I can't.
So you pick up the guy,
I can
and the
lift my hand.
bartender's like, we already have another set of troops on the way to help him into an infirmary.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna move him near so nobody can step on him. Like near the fireplace or something.
Just throw him in the corner.
Yeah,
Alright.
just put him in a corner.
Have him like sitting up and like maybe like put his hands just kind of like this.
His hand?
Cool. His arms. Put his arms like this. Because I thought it was gonna do like this, but I'm like no. Put his arms like this, so he looks like the cool kid in the
you mean
corner
this,
of the bar.
right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, because
No,
his hands,
he's
his
missing the
thumbs
hand
are
here.
split.
So he's like this, and like I want to like pat his head and be like, hopefully you're okay, and then we'll leave.
Hopefully you're okay.
Hopefully. I don't want to be too optimistic.
Gosh.
You set him
Too
there.
optimistic.
I don't want to be too optimistic. We don't know.
Alright. So he's sitting him over by the fireplace, and bartender's cleaning up the tables. You hear a little bit of commotion outside. Doesn't sound like anything like crazy. It just sounds like chatter.
I mean, we might as well go outside and see if
Well,
we
yeah,
see
we have to.
Yeah, we have to.
Alright. Who's the first
Otherwise
out the
we're gonna be
door?
standing in here for a while.
I'll get out first.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
Oh
for
boy.
what?
Let's see what you
Initiative.
We'll find out.
12.
Okay.
Rolling
As
for
you open the
initiative.
door creaks open, and the light hits your face, blinding you at first. But as your eyes adjust, you notice there's a crowd of people standing around the front gate. They're kind of mumbling amongst each other, but it all looks like they're looking at the same thing.
Oh no, it is a bear.
Oh no! Oh
We don't get bears in these parts.
Okay.
That's very terrifying.
no! God damn it!
We're barely
So-
started.
It's
Well,
unbearable.
I walk to see what the commotion is then, I guess.
It's a
Bear
fairly
with me
decent
here.
sized crowd, but your height pretty much looms over everybody. And you notice that there's just an enormous pile of blood. It almost looks like a. Well, yeah, it definitely looks fresh. And
Definitely.
it looks like somebody basically exploded.
Exploded. Wow.
Oh
There's
man!
blood
Basically
everywhere,
exploded.
Just basically.
but there's
Okay.
no bodies.
Okay.
Well,
They melted.
Is there like a trail of blood?
No.
It's just exploded on the spot.
Yeah, just as there's a giant pile of blood, no bodies, no drag marks,
Right.
nothing.
This is trouble.
We must find the cause.
So you follow him outside,
Mhm.
and he's walking up to this crowd of people. What about you?
So am I able to see the blood at all, or am I just kind of like just seeing a crowd of people?
You see a crowd of people.
I can't
I'm
see.
definitely
You're too
seeing a
short.
crowd of people.
I'm not like a.
Can someone put me up on their shoulder? No, I'm just kidding.
Can I lift both of them up?
Oh, okay.
Nah.
Well, look what I'm looking. By the way, I'm looking at. George said Brad's literally describing the pub near White Run, and the north they came in for mead.
Our
Oh.
hero, warrior.
There seems to be a pile of blood.
Pile of blood.
Yeah.
Is there anything else? Is it just a pile of blood?
It's just like somehow there's no trail that leads to it. It's just like something
It's just
exploded.
there.
Blood splatter in one
like
specific
galaxy
spot.
Quest.
It's like what is that?
It's like Galaxy Quest. And it exploded.
And it
I still need to show you that.
Yeah. So basically, we have a pile of blood. We have a puddle of blood, but no trail.
No trail.
So it's almost like the fog, like
Ate them up.
whatever is in the fog caused this, but it's like it came out of nowhere.
What is this, Silent Hill?
It feels like Silent Hill.
Did Stephen King write this episode?
Jesus.
Is this the mist?
Is this the mist? That is a good question. I would also like to note that my daggers say they
That
look
movie was
really
fucked
fucking
up.
cool. I still love that that is on my sheet.
That ending was the worst, though.
So is there... So, about how big is the crowd? would you
It's
say?
about 10 people.
About 10 people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you could just walk around.
I can literally just like walk around these assholes
Yeah.
and just like...
Walk around and hop.
So, I'll go ahead and do that. I'll kind of walk around the crowd to where there's an opening.
Go
so I
ahead
can
and
kind
take
of
a search.
Yeah, of course.
Hey,
Am I gonna be am I
boy.
gonna be gathering information on this?
I think it's just search.
Or just a search?
Yeah, it's gonna be a search.
Just a search.
It's a search. Yeah.
Hey, Greg.
Oh, that was barely.
3.
Plus, what's your search stat?
I have nothing.
Okay.
So basically, there's a crowd of people.
There's a crowd of
blood.
people and they're not gonna really let you see anything. You see some blood, but
There's a crowd of people, some blood. That's all I get.
Yeah.
What are your
basically.
halfling
Should've-
eyes see?
I see people and I see blood.
Are they
You mean-
taking
you
the
mean
hobbits
half
to
elven?
Isengard?
You mean half
Maybe.
Me.
The hobbits.
The hobbits do.
How about you?
God.
You're,
Hobbits.
you're finally making your way out, and you notice
Make
these
them over
guys are
there,
kind of
huh?
staring at this crowd, and you got the half elf over here, kind of going.
Yeah, that's me. Well, yeah, that is me. Absolutely.
Okay.
I have no idea.
Well, I mean, you're short enough. Can't you just like squeeze in between their legs or something
Wow.
and like look?
Okay. Why would I want to get closer though?
If you want to
That
see,
looks
I
scary.
can't. I can't see shit. I just see people and blood. Tsuya's just like this fucking asshole over here.
So wait, he sees the pile of blood.
Yeah.
He
but
sees,
he
he's
doesn't?
like, yeah, because
It's been
You have to
described to
think-
me that there's a
Yeah.
pile of blood.
because he's your average height, so he sees what everybody else is
Yeah.
kind of seeing from the back of the line. But
Yeah.
this guy's basically
Taller.
towering over everybody, so he's seeing a bit more.
Yeah.
So he's seeing down towards where the front of the gate is.
Can I try sneaking around?
Sure, take a dexterity check.
Oh no.
10 plus.
0.
So it's just
Okay.
Okay,
it's just
well that's fine. I mean, it's not a big crowd, so yeah.
Yeah.
You managed to
It's better
kind
than
of
my dumbass.
squeeze your way through. You do notice that there's a fairly large pool of blood at the front of the gate. It looks almost like from where you're at that it could possibly be almost the entire front of the gate, but you can't quite tell because the way that you're seeing it.
You just put your big grape on my plate.
Your big
Big
grape.
grape.
Your big ass grape.
So
What kind of pointy penis is that?
Oh my god.
Can't unsee it.
Excuse me, it's pen 15 for the kids. For the kids.
What kid's up this late?
The different time zones.
Yeah. We're getting them London children at like 6 a.m.
Dark hour makes people do weird things.
Yeah. Oh shit, it's 1:15 again.
Oh, dude.
Oh my god.
Alright,
that
so what do we
looks
got?
even worse.
So we got a giant
Alright.
fucking
I have a
schlong.
microphone.
don't,
my
don't
way.
worry about that's the dagger from earlier. Alright.
Yeah.
Alright. So from where you're looking at,
That looks like
there's
That
the
looks
there's
bad.
the basic wooden walls, and then there's the crowd of people, kind of almost in a semicircle, and there's a pool of blood right at the entrance.
okay. Wait. So, but which direction are we coming from?
So you guys, so Tsuya's right here, and you
Don't
tried
you
to
My
look
dumbass
around,
is
so you're,
over
like,
here.
right
Don't you see that building over to the
Okay.
side? There's the bar.
No.
Well, there you go.
we
No,
we went
This
out
is
and
the
took
dumbest.
a
This is
turn.
the most ridiculous map I've ever seen in my life.
Shut up. But you do see that there's
I had very little
spatter
time.
on the side of the wall.
Oh, hey.
So there could be
Oh,
more, but
no.
where you guys are looking right now, all you see is a pool of blood. There's no sort of trailing. It almost looks like something that just exploded.
Okay.
Oh, that's delightful.
That's some like elfin lead shit right
Yeah.
there. It really is though.
Fucking bitch.
Right? Funny.
I don't really think I can do anything else.
I
Well,
mean,
you can keep. I mean, you're in the
I can't
front.
really
you
gather
can
information.
you can walk outside. You can climb the gate. You can kick somebody in the nuts.
What do you see? Is it different than what Tsuya already told me? Because he didn't tell me about the blood splatters. Wink, wink.
The
nudge,
crowd
nudge.
is talking, right?
They're kind of murmuring. There's like, what the fuck is
There's
this?
too much
Like, there's too much. Like,
I
this
can-
is what all the ruckus
I
was
need a
about.
stiff drink after all
Why
this.
where are the
Yeah,
bodies? Where are the town's guard? How did this happen?
Oh shit! So is there any
Gather
like?
information.
Is there any like guards at all? Like, can I ask somebody if they've seen any like guards around this morning?
No, there's nobody.
There's
The
nobody.
sentry that was posted out here has gone missing, as well as the other 2 guards.
So this shit.
So it's just the townspeople gathered around the gate.
So this is the townspeople. So they don't know where the fuck anybody is.
That's
The
beautiful.
only people coming haven't arrived yet, from what the bartender told you earlier.
All right. Do we have an ETA as to when those people are supposed to show up,
Nope.
or is it?
Was I supposed to meet up with somebody? before
Oops.
No, you're supposed to. You're actually on the way to the village that was.
So
setting
that's so I know how to get there though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just gonna try to push people out the way and just walk over the puddle and just go on my way to the village.
Oh shit.
up. All right.
So you're gonna start
Too
going.
brave.
So you
Too
kind of
brave.
you just was like, get the fuck out of the way. All right. So as you make your way over the puddle, you catch the smell of something. So go ahead and roll for me.
Oh no.
Roll for shit.
Roll for
What
shit.
kind of smell?
That's what you smell.
7.
The shit.
Okay.
Do I have
You're
any?
not too
There's
familiar
bacon.
with it, but you have smelt it before.
Oh,
It's almost like rotting eggs.
Rotting
It could
eggs.
be shit.
It's like rotting eggs.
Riding hairs.
It could be shit.
So I just go like, I just smell something like rotting eggs.
No, you smell rotting eggs.
Alright, whatever.
That is gross.
Dude, is he the only one that can smell it at this point?
Well,
At
because
this
I'm
point,
because
yeah.
I'm over it. That's
Yeah,
why.
because he went over, yeah.
I'm just walking away.
I'm
from
looking at the
Now,
puddle.
do I
Pile.
do I notice a change in demeanor when he steps over the puddle?
Go ahead and take a roll, because you're facing his back.
Yeah, that's true. Like even if it's just like body language, I don't say. Let's say, 17.
Okay, yeah, you definitely. He's. Ugh.
So, right,
Somebody
goddamn.
ripped a good one.
Yeah. So I call it over to him. Well, he's already split the
Yeah, he
group,
split
right?
the crowd.
He
Like
split the
he's-
crowd. Okay, so now that my dumbass can like walk through, I could have just split the crowd, but my dumbass is like, oh, I wonder what's going on over here. So I want to go through the crowd. I want to like kind of stop before the puddle and ask like, what is it? Like what is it? Because like I could just tell that like he's like, oh shit. So what is it?
smells like rotting eggs.
Ooh. So once I step up to the puddle, do I start to smell it as well? Or
Well,
no?
you have to.
Or do I
Well,
have to be
yeah.
right
I mean,
over it? Okay.
if you're walking up to him, do you walk up to him?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
walking up
you
to him.
you catch the
I catch
sense
the
of,
scent as well.
of something, and since he says rotting eggs, you
And I stop and I go, now I know exactly what you're smelling. Have you ever smelled this before?
It smells familiar, but I just can't
Whoever
recall.
smelled it, tell it.
God damn it.
The cleric rips a bad joke.
Done.
There we go.
That joke was worse than the smell.
Oh, goddamn.
You can smell that a mile away.
Extra Life is canceled. We're done with this shit. I'm done.
We're egging it on.
Oh wow.
Fuck you. I hate you so much for
That was a
that.
rotten thing to do.
And it begins.
There's always gonna be one bad egg in the group.
Damn.
So I'm stopped by this horrible stench.
It's just unbearable.
Because it's a werebear, get it?
I get it. So I'm looking and I see the blood splatters. Now I think it's like really finally registering that like, oh shit, like this whatever was here, like God, fuck, like this is not good.
They got.
I'll probably like ask Tsuya, like, do you have any idea who could have done this?
That's where I'm gonna go find out.
Oh, shit. Well, and then I want to turn back over to you and be like, well, if he's going.
No.
If he's going, you should be going too, right? Because this is what you were called for.
True.
Because they were both kind of called for a similar thing, but with
But just different people.
different people,
Yeah.
right? Was it different people that called the two of them,
Yeah.
or was it okay?
Because he actually received a letter because he was accommodated from his master. Who was
Oh,
training
right,
as a
okay, yeah,
sword.
yeah. But she was directly.
And the guy
called
who was
that.
telling the story was the one that came to me.
Came to you. Okay, good. And I'm like, what can go? What can be even worse for me at this point? Might as well keep my mind off of my dad that doesn't love me. Let's go.
How long ago
Are you
did your
trailing
dad
behind
leave
him?
you? Jesus Christ.
12 hours ago.
You guys are all again with
This is
the
a lot of
dad.
repressed memory.
Yeah, you guys are like again with the dad. We don't care.
I'm like,
It's the anniversary of when he left, and it all comes
We're
in
playing the world's
flash.
smallest violin.
That's just
Sad
gonna,
air horn.
well, the funny part is that like I joke about it now. It's
Sad air horn.
sad air horns. That's all it is. But no, but basically I'm just like, well, I've got. I mean, I don't know. I don't think I have any leads on my father. So maybe just like in the meantime, might as well help him out. So I guess we'll just all start heading to the village on that.
alright.
Good. You guys all in agreement? You're heading out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we are. What about you? You in agreement to
Is
go?
there any way, like, I can make a religion check on the pile of blood?
Take a what?
Religion check?
Religion?
You see if there's caused by anything, like, I don't know.
Oh, well.
That's an
Like
interesting
Like,
thing. Yeah.
like
Normally
what
that would be
caused
like-
that pile to be there with no bodies?
Do you have detect
True.
evil or detect?
I have religious knowledge. Does that help? Is that even related?
Not really. You can take a look at the blood and see if like you notice anything weird about it.
What would that be under?
Just
Would that be under?
search?
Oh, I don't have
Do
anything
another
for
search.
search.
Oh,
I don't have anything for search
Just
though.
do
Roll
a search.
high.
Big money, don't mind me.
9. Okay.
It looks like a pile of dirty
I
blood.
just wanted to
Yeah.
check.
It's just dirty blood.
What's dirty blood look like?
Dirty blood.
It's like blood,
with
but
dirt
dirty.
in it.
It's just
I
blood.
call it bloody dirt.
Well, what happened
This
to her
is called
colleagues?
blurt.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah, where did they
yeah,
go?
where's your
there we go.
colleagues?
All right.
Yeah.
They're gone.
I'll
She
let
just
you want to
straight
ask
up-
the crowd.
Hmm?
You want to ask the crowd?
Or maybe you can like be like,
That's the
wait,
crowd
I need to
what?
find my colleagues.
Where did the guy that was telling the story go? Is he in the crowd too?
No, you don't see him.
Oh joy. Maybe that's their blood.
You're always an optimist, aren't you? I just met you, but you're always an optimist, aren't you?
Hey, I just met you.
And this is crazy.
Oh, shit.
So we need to figure out where your guys are.
I guess.
Breeze
I
feels
don't
good.
know what I would do for it though.
I mean, we can't. We
Yeah.
really don't know. It could
No,
be them,
just like-
but we really don't know.
The only thing
Can you just like leave a note at the front of the?
Yeah, you should
fucking-
probably do.
The only thing
Tell
I
them
could
that
really
you're
hope to
gonna
do is
yeah.
listen to the crowd.
Is that
To see if I could maybe
reclosable?
pick out their voices.
Sure.
Sure.
Is that reclosable?
Yeah, it's a reclosable.
Holy
Can,
crap.
yeah.
That's
14.
a nice can.
All right, so you do hear a couple of people murmuring. One of them does catch your eye, or
Catch your eye. You're listening, and one catches your eye.
Haha!
I listen with my eyes. Perception
I have.
increase.
Hey,
see with
hey,
your
hey!
ears.
I have special eyes.
The noble the other day, he took off in a heartbeat, left before the sun even rose.
Oh.
Yeah, with the others in tow. I doubt they were sticking around for much.
Those goddamn nobles.
Just got to
Nah,
rich people.
whatever.
Wait, what happened? The noble, the other two?
So they basically took off. They were like, "Fuck it."
They
Oh, the
took off
two
before-
clerks.
They took off before the sun came up.
So the
Oh,
two
shit.
My
companions just left?
companions did.
They just
They
fucking
ditched it.
ditched
They
your
ditched
ass.
you.
All right.
Fuck those assholes anyway, right?
You guys are all pretty
Free
new.
agent now.
Free agent. Fuck it.
Huh?
Just because they have coin, they think they're better than us.
Wow.
You're just like, I'm just here to fix things.
I'm just really here to do my best.
I'm just doing my best. Alright, well, I guess if your like homies ditched you, might as well go to the village at this point.
You're welcome to join us.
Alright, well, let's go.
Well,
Let's go to the village.
So,
It's the odd party.
as you know, from
That was
what
a
I told
really
you
bad
yesterday, it's
movie.
going to be a 2-day trip.
Yeah.
It's
The village.
just a straight stretch on foot.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. How long was the trip?
2 days.
2 days.
So we
2 day
have
trip.
2 days on foot.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
That
It's
was
a
the last
long
rest
time to be with Greg.
Yeah.
Day 2 rations are low.
I'm dealing with Greg talking about his father again. Rations are getting low.
The cold is
No
getting
more
to
time
us.
with Tally.
The cold is getting to us now.
So,
I wish the fog would
Do
eat
I
me
know-
already.
Do I know any like rest points or anything along that trail?
as far as you know, there's nothing really.
'Cause I know that's 2 days long, so What else do I know? Like any details?
Not too much. There's a road sign right outside that points to the town.
The town's name. That's all it does.
Yeah.
Is there even a name?
Alert.
What's in a name?
What's the town's
What
name?
was it?
Alert.
Alert. Okay.
Alert?
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna write this.
No,
down.
I mean you don't know. Well,
The name.
that's
of the
mine.
Just making a note of it.
I'm
Okay.
quite
Yeah, you
alert.
can.
Yeah, name is so name
Name
of
of the
village.
town. Or village.
Uh,
Yes. Sorry.
No, that's
Town,
Should
yes.
alert everybody.
village.
How do you spell it?
A-L-L.
God damn it.
Uh-huh.
A-L-L.
E-L.
Okay. Albert.
Wait, what?
Albert.
Alert.
Albert talk.
E-L-E.
Alberta.
What?
Alert.
How do you spell
like
it?
that? That's stupid.
So are we
way
gonna
to
argue
spell
for
it.
like 5 minutes on how this stupid fucking
Whatever.
word is spelled?
It's alert.
Sound it
It's
out.
alert.
It's alert with 2 L's.
Okay, so I know. So I just know
I
it just takes
spelled
2 days.
A-L-L.
Alert.
Alright.
Alright, so
I mean,
Something
you guys are
fancy.
still here. I mean, if you want to discern a quicker route, if there is one, or anything like that.
You might. Because I can't really get information.
Yeah, you're
I
the one
will.
with the
Yeah,
gather
I'll do
information.
a gather information and see if I can discern a.
Give me a 10.
Yeah, we all know you
Give me a 10.
did that last time.
Okay,
Uh,
14.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm. 14, and that's plus the 6.
Well, you needed to roll a 20
So that's
anyway,
20.
so you're
It's
fine.
20. So.
So one of the guys in the crowd, you just walk up to somebody random, or do you just make it as an outburst? You're just like, "Yo, bitches!"
I'll just walk up to somebody and be like, "Hey, do you know the quickest way to get to Alert?"
Okay. It says the road is the safest way, but if you're trying to kill time, there is a direct mountain pass. It's usually used for hunting, things like that.
Oh, goody.
What
But
do you mean if you want to kill time?
no, it
Stab at the clock,
like
obviously.
it's a safe because the road
When
is
you
the
want to
safe.
kill time, you're wasting time.
Or if you want to save time, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. So the road is the
This is why
safest
I'm
route,
here.
Yeah.
but
The fact checker.
Yeah, the facts.
it does
Okay.
tend to be a
Actually,
little
checker.
windy to help the carts and things make their way into the mountain villages, things like that. But then there's a hunter's pass, which is basically a straight shot. It's an old one, so they don't really use it anymore, but it should get you there within a day.
Hunter's Pass. We could get if we get into any encounters, it'll give us more XP.
Yeah, might as well, right?
Can I
What
say
if you run into the fog thingy?
Well, I mean,
Then I guess we
I mean,
die.
the mountains, the mountains have more fog
what
than
do we
normal
deal with? 2
land.
nights of fog or 1 night with fog? And hope for the best.
Let's take our chance with 1 night. I don't know about you. If we're just out, the quicker we're to some sort of civilization, the
The
better.
better we
This
can
didn't
solve
work
this
for
quicker
till dawn.
and less people die.
And then we can not have to deal with this stupid fucking fog
Exactly.
ever again.
And maybe we'll find something about your father.
Yeah, maybe.
don't bring that up. We have to listen to it another day.
This pencil's really cool.
So we all decide to take the quicker route.
Alright, quicker route.
All right. So, on to the woods you go.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead and roll some initiative checks. So I know.
Oh.
What have you done?
I've been waiting for this actually.
Yeah, I do.
15. That's better.
13.
I got
Oh, wait,
18.
18
Wait.
plus
Yeah, you're
6.
13.
No, 15. 'cause I
Oh,
have
plus initiative. Oh,
so
okay.
15.
So I
Do you
have.
have an initiative bonus?
Then
Yeah.
We're both 15. So.
I'm
Yeah,
at
because I have
20.
no bonus.
No, I'm
rock, paper, scissors.
24.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Oh god, not again.
15
Yeah.
plus 6.
Aha!
Alright, so Greg, and
That's
then
Yes.
you'll be tail end behind these
So
two.
I'm 24.
Okay, so
Alright.
I'm right after you.
Yeah.
So, you guys are heading into the woods. This path hasn't been used for a very long time. You can barely
That's,
discern the worn
That's
footpath
not
Okay.
good.
That's
that
convenient.
leads into the woods.
Okay.
Skyrim mountain jump.
Yeah, right?
Throw me over.
It is incredibly rocky.
I'll just
Go
Don't
ahead
actually
and
do it.
do another check for me. Just kind of survey your
So a
surroundings.
spot check?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good
I have
guns
plus 3 on
and
spot.
keep ringing
Nice.
the bell.
So 11 plus 3.
13.
So I
Or
have
plus 3?
14. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said
14 and wisdom. I have plus 1, so it's 15.
Alright. Well, I mean, you basically had it past the 10, so you're good. You hear a fairly noticeable stream. You know, the
Scream?
babble of a crow.
crow?
Yeah.
good.
Oh.
It never is.
Never.
But
It means we're
everything else
fucked in the
seems to
future,
be
but
fairly
not much we
normal.
can do,
Okay.
yeah.
Alright. So there's one thing that does catch your eye. It seems a little bit out of place. It is a squared off stone.
Squared off?
Yeah. You see it kind of out into the woods a little bit. It seems like man-made. Maybe it used to be part of a wall, maybe a part of a house, but it's just there by itself.
That's a squared off stone. Like an empty.
It's just like a stone that's like
a
it's,
like a square.
It's kind of like edged, so it has like a square edge.
Oh, okay.
Right.
So
Okay.
it's like this basically.
Oh, so it's like a pillar?
Yeah,
kind of? Okay.
but it's just like it's one
small.
stone, but
It's just
okay.
one thing.
Okay.
Fact checker at it again.
Gotcha.
No, I mean, that's good.
We need it.
Alright,
yeah.
well, I mean.
Has the check been quiet?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
People be sleeping, except for us.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Except for us.
So, I mean, that's all I spot. I
Yeah.
didn't see.
I mean, you hear a crook. You can kind of discern more or less the hunter's
So,
trail.
could I head towards that pillar thing and just check it out?
Sure.
Okay. So I head to that pillar thing.
All right, so you come up to this squared off stone. It's just kind of there.
Uh-huh.
You do notice that it's pretty close to the creek. It could have possibly been one time part of a settlement or a house, but it's just a one, so maybe it fell off of the construction cart whenever they were building something.
Okay. All right.
You see this guy walking up to a square stone.
Is he a guy?
No.
Oh.
Oh, hey, what's up?
I'm like, about
So
to
you
shank
see him walking up to this stone. He's kind of just going, okay.
him.
Huh, weird. Okay, so can I do...
You want to do a search?
Yeah, I'll do a search. Why not?
Go ahead.
I'll do a search. And fucking
Oh.
3. So it's a
So
stone.
this guy's staring at the stone, and you're just,
I walk up to him and I also scratch my head. I'm like, huh. What do we got over here? You should do a search too, because I'm fucking confused right now.
I mean, I don't have anything for it. But
I mean, still roll the d20.
yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna get the natural 20 on this.
13.
13.
All right. So you walk up with him.
Mm-hmm.
We're all scratching our head at this
So you
point.
walk up to this stone, and both of these guys are scratching their heads and going, "Oh, that's interesting. That's a squared off stone."
Mm-hmm.
So you're looking at the stone too. You hear the river off to the side. You hear that it's not really a large river or anything like that. Like you could catch fish in, but it's fairly noticeable. A little creek with a decent stream going in.
Nice.
But you also notice as you're walking up to it that on the opposite side of that stream is another one of these squared off stones. It's covered in moss and you almost didn't notice it, but it's right there in the clearing as another stone.
I pointed out to them, guys, there's another one.
Oh. Oh. I want to walk over to the other one and see if I can do better on searching this next one.
There's a little bit of of this creek. There's a little bit of a cliff. So I mean, you can try and jump over it, or
Then
no.
in that case,
it's not that far. It's maybe
I'm going to not jump over.
I was gonna say, with
I'm
how
just
we've
gonna,
been
I'm
rolling.
gonna start walking, and I will realize that and be all, maybe another day.
well, I mean,
so
Maybe
So, I mean,
another
it's basic-
day.
maybe another day. Yeah.
the way that it looks is just it's maybe 10 feet across and maybe 8 feet deep.
So I want to turn around and be like, I could jump and look at.
Go
this.
jump. If you fall, I'll grab you.
Okay. All right. So I wanna like get a running start. No, it's not. I will even test. So I want to get like a running start. I want to jump over the cliff.
Okay.
To see.
Go ahead and give me a 10.
Oh no.
God, this is not.
11. Oh my god.
11.
So you jump to the other side. A couple of birds fly out of the trees as you land. You're just like,
I want to stand up. Can I say? I want to stand up and be like, nailed it, and then just keep
I
going.
just want it on record. I could never make that jump.
being a little bit smaller, I would probably
You have to get
have
tossed over.
Oh no! Don't do that.
You can do it, but I'd probably want
The
13
wind
from
blows
you.
me back.
Basically.
I mean, it's doable. I mean,
Isn't there a toss
13.
skill? Or that's like
Well, it's a strength. I mean, depending on how much she weighs versus your strength
It's just
modifier.
Lord of the
Okay.
Rings.
I'm just for emergencies or something. Okay, so he's on the other side.
I'm on the other side. So how far away? Once I jump over, how far away is that other stone? block?
Maybe 3-4 feet.
3-4 feet. All right. So I want to go over to that stone block. I want to try to do a search on that again.
Okay.
See if I can figure out anything else. And an 8.
Okay.
Oh,
So you
it's a
definitely
mossy
notice
rock.
that it looks like it's part of that same group. It's covered in moss. It looks like it. This one's a little bit larger than the other one.
Okay.
So it looks like there definitely could have been something. Maybe since it's on 2 separate sides of this creek, it could have once been part of a bridge, or again, it could have fallen off of a construction cart long ago. But it definitely looks like there's something that used to be or was going to be in this direction.
So I think some shit used to be here. I shot at it from across the way.
So vulgar!
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Okay.
Might have been a bridge. I don't know. Looks similar to that. I'm just trying to convey it looks similar to that other one. This could have been a bridge at some point.
Right.
I don't know how old this is because there's a lot of moss on that other one. Wait, so wait, do they both have like an equal amount of moss, or does one have more moss than the other?
This one has a little bit more moss than the other.
Okay.
Are there any sort of
Do
like
you see any
markings
trails or anything like that?
Do I?
There's no markings of any sort. It doesn't look freshly cut or anything like that. Like it was just done. These are both very old flat stones.
Okay. Well,
Do I see any? Sorry, go ahead.
No, I
I was gonna say probably go the same route you were going. So, is there? Do we have any? Like, is there like any sort of trail that we could possibly see at all? There's nothing.
Well, I'll tell you to come back then. Just
All right. So I'm gonna jump back over. If you need me to roll again, I'll roll again.
Oh my god.
Roll a 10.
Oh no.
God damn it.
I'll catch you.
12.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
All right, so you make it back over with ease.
And again, I go. I had to. Daddy would be proud.
All right.
Would he though?
No. It's
Dad.
okay, you
Because
can-
Daddy
Daddy doesn't
doesn't love
love me. I love how that's become.
Daddy loved his pack of smokes more than me.
Oh man. But he told me stories when I was younger.
I thought it was your mom that told her stories.
No, this story's gotten so fucking fucked from the original
Your
idea.
mom just didn't talk about your dad.
Oh.
Your mom is your dad.
Whoa!
Hermaphrodite here.
Dude.
Half for dad.
Hermaphrodite.
What the fuck is going on in this game now? Oh man. Alright, so I'm back over there.
I mean, it's not any
Alright.
weirder than Final
So,
Fantasy
I mean, you guys
14.
can continue forward as far as following down this
Might as
path.
well.
So-
Yeah, I mean, we gotta save time. We gotta.
Yeah, might as well.
All right, still pretty early in the day. You guys haven't gotten too far.
Nice.
Story of my life.
Good that we got too far. That's great.
All right. So, it's starting to turn more and more into straight woods. You're almost to the point where you're losing the trail. Go ahead and take a search check. Make sure we can find that trail again.
Oh boy. Well, all three of us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
14.
8.
I rolled high this time. What?
Search 0. Yeah, it's
I
4.
had 8.
14.
We're fucking lost, yeah.
So you guys can kind of discern where the trail might have leaded off to, but it's definitely to the point where this trail is just too old to really be considered a functioning trail. You can continue going.
Could
They
I
said it was
spot
basically-
check, like to see if I see anything up ahead?
Sure. Go ahead and take another search.
Because I had spot check.
Take that spot check.
17
Nice.
All right.
plus 3, the 20.
Oh, nice.
So
21 because that's.
Oh, right.
So for a while, you really don't see anything. However, something catches your eye out in the woods. It's another one of those flat stones.
Here we go.
Now this
Whoa.
time, there's a whole stack. It looks like it could have been part of a wall, but yeah, it's definitely starting to become more of like a structure that once stood.
Alright, well, I start heading over that wall pin thing. At least maybe we'll find a trail there or something.
Yeah, I'll fall on over there. Do we all see that stack, or are we just going to be following him?
He does, because you guys are kind of like...
We're kind of a little behind.
Yeah, I mean, you can
He
definitely
rolled the
search and
spot
see if you
check.
notice anything
That's
else.
true. Yeah, that's very true. Alright, so we'll just follow him, because obviously he's saying something.
Yeah.
So.
Alright. So you guys make your way up to this, and It's definitely part of what used to be a wall.
I think this might have been a wall at some point.
Is this what happened to Walmaria?
God damn it! I don't even know.
Is this really Attack on Titan?
Listen.
There you go.
It would explain why there's no bodies with the pile of blood.
Oh shit! They're all shifters.
Oh,
The
No,
bodies
no wonder.
evaporated.
No wonder.
The bodies evaporated.
Of
Only the blood
course,
remained.
Of course. I'm so scared for this right now. Alright, so we see this remnant of a wall.
It stands about 6 feet tall. It's covered in moss. It's very old. It looks like it could have been joined to something else. Now, the thing that does kind of catch everybody's eye is that instead of being very straight, it almost seems like it's sloping, like maybe it was part of something that was going down at one time, because everything seems very linear.
I think we found the Great Wall of
I
China.
have a question. Did you take my water?
No,
I packed that for me.
I didn't touch it.
What you said?
He pilfered my fucking water.
Damn, son.
Savage.
Damn. Okay, so the wall's sloping.
It's declining just like your life.
I could have told you that.
Any 25-year-old can confirm.
Fuck. So I think this might have been a wall.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we all know that. We all know that. Is there anything?
Really?
I did like a strength check to see like if the wall has
If it's
Like a
old, what do you guys
push it
care?
down or something.
If it's
is
old,
it
why do you
closed
care?
or
Why do you guys care?
So,
It's 6 feet, just climb it.
basically from where you guys are looking at it is
I have a microphone in the way.
that's a forest floor right here, and you guys are here, but you see this
Only
stone.
you can see, Brad.
It's a stone wall,
I'm
but
painting into my mind's eye right now.
it slopes down, but it's
Oh, okay, so it's a wall, but we can see over it.
I mean,
yeah,
it
you
is
can
a
see
wall.
over it. It's
It
about
is a
6
wall.
feet tall, but it slowly
Did you
slopes
not listen
down.
to what I said?
I
was
think
like,
it's a
this
wall.
might have been a wall.
No, I thought I could like go in or something. It was a
Go into the
You're
wall.
massive, just climb over it.
No, I know, that's why.
He's probably as tall as the wall, though. He said it was about 6
He's,
feet.
yeah, he's
I'm
actually
6.
looking a little slightly over it.
6'3".
Can you, like, look over
I
to
am
see
too
what's on?
small.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah,
I'll
you
look-
probably
we'll
can't
look
see
over.
behind the bush.
Probably.
You see more forest.
Alright, well,
It's
let's
just kind of a
continue.
weird
Yeah, it's just slanted.
wall.
Well, I mean,
I have no choice. I'm too small to see what it
is
is.
there?
I'll just take your word for it.
Okay.
Are we still lost, or do we know where we're kind of at? Or
You did notice how the Hunter's Trail continued on.
so can I follow that trail then?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we know where that trail is up there.
Yeah, might as well.
So continue the trail.
He knows where he's going. I hope.
Nobody cared about your elaborate wall.
Oh,
it's
no.
explained, but we know it's there, but
He's
we
like,
can't
it's a
really do
beautiful
much.
wall, okay?
I mean, I looked over to see nothing. Shrug
Poke
it
at
up.
You
it.
guys wanna-
I mean, you guys could do something else. I'm just like, okay.
I literally don't know what to do with this fucking wall aside from the fact of, like, there's a fucking
You could
wall.
try climbing over it. You could kick it.
I mean,
you
I
could
already saw
take a
over
He
it.
already
piece
saw
on it.
over it and said there was more
The
forest.
most I can do is look at it and look at it harder.
You want to take a search at that?
No.
You wanna
I
take a
look
search?
at... You know what? Fine.
You're doing
I will...
it.
He really wants us to look at this fucking wall. So I will
There
roll.
might be something at this wall.
Natural
One.
one. Hey, it's a guy.
It's a wall.
It's a wall.
It's
A bird poops on your shoulder.
Oh, good. Well,
As
as if my suite couldn't get any shittier.
literally.
Shitty. You just set
The
yourself
bird
up for
pooped
that.
on your shoulder. It literally got shittier.
In some
You
places,
just
it's
set yourself
considered
up for
good
that
luck.
one.
Wait, bird shit's good luck?
In
What?
some places,
In
yeah.
Japan, if you bird poops on you, it's good luck.
Man, Japan's a weird place.
Japan.
Japan. Forget Japan.
For the kids.
For the kids, like, fucking for the kids.
Japan for the kids.
Alright, so it's a nice, like, slanted weird wall. That's what it is. It's a wall, and the bird pooped on me, and I'm like, God damn it.
So vulgar.
Yes. You expect anything else? Though? Nope.
So we just keep going then.
Yeah. Unless you want to search the fucking wall.
You want to search the wall?
The effing wall.
Fine, I'll try it.
You're gonna get a natural 1 too.
Please. 3.
A 3. It's a
See, it
wall.
wouldn't even matter.
It's a wall.
That setup was for nothing.
Can we get like the spoiler
Nobody
of what
can
the
investigate the
Can
wall.
we get like a spoiler for like the wall was supposed to be once we're done with this?
Nobody
No.
can check the wall. Our rules are
The
too
wall
low.
is stupid. I hate this wall.
You kicked the wall.
I kicked the wall out of anger.
You
No,
can.
I don't
No,
want to.
don't actually
I
do it.
legitimately do
The wall
not
out
want
of
to.
anger.
Don't do it.
He's
Do
already
it.
had.
I
A
kicked the air
Do it.
next
You
to the
see
wall.
his
He's already
face
I
had.
light up.
kicked,
He's
I
already
kicked
had
the
bird
air
poop on
next
his
to the
shoulder.
wall.
He's already had
Where?
bird poop
What?
on his
The
shoulder.
wall
He doesn't want it
Like,
anymore.
like, okay. So, like, you know, like when you're in front of something,
He's
you
gonna
turn
turn
around
into
and
Aragorn. He's
kick
gonna
it.
break his foot.
Yeah.
Hold on. So, you know when you turn around, you just, like, kick the air, it's like, God, fucking, this sucks. Stupid wall.
Alright, well, roll to make sure
I
you
would've
don't
kicked
kick
the
the wall
ground,
by
but-
accident.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Wait, what?
I gotta roll to make sure I don't kick the fucking wall. And 3. I
It-
fucking kicked the goddamn wall. Let's be real.
Please don't be like Aragorn and break your foot.
I don't want to.
You've already had that happen. You don't need it again.
I don't need another broken.
Okay, so
Roll for me again.
Alright,
Oh, okay.
God.
10,
19.
Oh, there you go.
It sounds hollow.
Whoa!
Oh. Poke.
That didn't feel like a.
That didn't
Hard
hurt.
You want to knock on that wall for a moment? That didn't feel like stone.
Yeah, I'll do a strength check, I guess, to.
Okay.
He hits it with the sword.
This is why you wanted us to go to the fucking wall.
I mean,
Come on,
told you.
they're rolling too fucking low. I need to help.
What do I do?
Well, if
Can I
you roll
attack
too
the-
high, I was like, oh well.
Can I attack the wall or?
You
Well,
punch
it's
it,
like
kick
you
it,
rolled
throw
a
something
1,
at
I
it.
rolled a 3, then
He's
you
gonna
rolled
punch in
a
the wall.
3.
No, I don't want to
punching the
break
wall.
my sword. I mean, I don't want to
He's
waste
punching the wall.
Right.
Yeah, I'm
You can hit it with the hilt of the sword.
yeah, I'll hit it with the hook.
Alright.
18.
Yeah,
It
nice.
definitely sounds hollow, but on the outside, it still sounds like you're hitting stone.
But it feels
So,
So it's thick but hollow.
yeah, you hear a,
hashtag
Like
but then
thick.
you hear a,
THICC.
This wall is thick too.
Yeah. The thick ass wall.
I mean, you want to go around and check, I guess? I mean, there's,
So is there an end? to
I mean,
the
is there an
wall?
entrance? Do we have to, like, search for an entrance?
Is there
or
some,
something?
like...
you
can't
can walk
tell.
around it, and you can
Alright,
Is
well,
piss on
let's
it.
walk around at this point.
I'm not gonna piss on the wall because I'd fucking get bitten by a spider. On my
Alright, I try to rock on
No, don't say
Alright.
that.
So you walk around the wall, but it looks more or less the same on the other side.
So it's 6 feet then.
If it's hollow, that would mean there's probably some space in
A
between,
passage.
right?
Do 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 do
Look
do
for a
do do.
door.
I'm gonna laugh if we like open this
Bomb
up.
it.
If we lean up against the wall
I
and
don't
find
have
a
any
door.
bombs. I don't
Bomb
have
it or look for a switch.
Well, can I use a spot, like, spot
I don't
something
have
or
any advantage, but I'll try looking.
Any different?
Oh my cord, you loser.
I'll see if like there's maybe something at my level that I can find for a
So you're
switch.
just kind of like padding along the wall.
Mhm.
Alright, go ahead and take a roll for a search.
Might as well. 15.
Oh, not bad.
Alright. So the wall kind of feels weird. Like, it's
okay.
covered in moss, but it doesn't really feel like
Whoa.
moss. It feels strange. Almost warm. But it's cold outside.
That's creepy.
And then the
Okay.
moss is
Touching
also
it.
growing on the wrong side.
What was that?
So this is really creepy.
So wait, what was that last part?
The moss,
The moss is growing on the wrong side.
Supposed to
It
grow
grows
with
on the north side.
north side.
That's actually a myth. FYI.
But this is a
Fact
fantasy,
check.
so-
Yeah, fact checking over here.
Hashtag.
Can I? How do I want to do this? Can I?
Lick it.
I'm not gonna lick the fucking wall. Can
Knock
I
on it.
check to see?
Do you guys got any bombs?
I don't have.
I
any.
have a hacksaw, a glass cutter, grappling hook.
Yo, grapple your way through whatever's in there.
I have a sling.
I have 2 daggers that look really fucking cool. And I got a potion belt with 3 potions.
Why do I feel like you have that carved in the knife blade?
It's
Really
literally
fucking
really
cool.
fucking cool. It's carved into the thing.
That's the blade's name.
Yeah.
I have really fucking and cool.
Yeah. Can I check to see if there's like?
Really fucking cool. Also real fucking cool.
Yeah. Also really fucking cool. Trying to think of how I want to do this. Is there a way I can check to see if there's any sort of like mechanism, or even if there's like a trap on one of these?
So like what I did?
Just like, but better.
Are you searching?
Oh, okay.
Are you searching the area or just the
I
wall?
hope you get a
On
3.
you.
I'm searching a wall.
Okay.
I hope you.
Are
get
you?
a 3.
You know what? No. She searched the wall. I'll search around the area.
I search for something at my level.
You search
So
something
around that
You're
area,
taller than I
again,
am.
you guys are following this hunter's trail, which again follows this creek. So,
right.
if you go just a little past this wall, maybe a good 15 feet, it does drop off again into that creek. So you definitely notice that. Everything else around you more or less looks like woods, though. There's no other stones.
Then what's with this stupid fucking wall? So vulgar.
I had food in my mouth. I couldn't say it.
I said it for you, hon.
Okay, thanks.
I got you.
Again, the creek is more or
Bless
less a linear shape. So again, it's that 10-foot span. You can't really tell how deep it is or anything like that, but you definitely hear it rushing, running water.
So the hunter trail in front of it is a creek, you're saying, or?
So it looks like what you guys have been following so far is the river.
Okay.
So this river is more or less the hunter's trail. Just the worn path is what's eluding you.
Do we have any reason to keep searching this wall, or should we just
No.
hold this for later and just keep
We gotta
going?
keep
The
going
only
to
thing
the
we know
town.
about is that it's hollow. We can't find the switch.
Yeah,
I mean, we could take a note of it.
Let's
The
just
moss
take, let's
is
just take a
weird.
note of it here. I will write a note of
The
this.
moss is weird.
Moss is weird.
It's warm.
Let's
And
see.
it's growing on the wrong side. But that's about all we can
Stupid
tell. Stupid.
wall on the way.
So we just keep
Alright, cool.
trotting forward.
Alright.
Oh man, these notes are great.
We'll
Alrighty.
run out of room eventually.
So it's about midday. You guys traveled a good decent way, and you actually start hearing commotion just over the hillside.
Just around the river bend.
Yeah, it sounds like farm.
Farm.
Sounds like farm.
Okay, but
What
Yeah,
does
like,
farm sound
you
like?
hear roosters, you hear mooing, things like that. It sounds like a farm.
Sounds like a farm.
Yeah, you can't see it yet, but you can hear
You
it.
can hear it.
Okay, well, who wouldn't know that a farm sounds like a farm?
We could probably crash here before it gets too dark.
It's
That fog might.
It's midday,
Oh, is it?
but then
It's
again,
not,
it does.
It's not dark yet, but we
It's
don't know how
it's
far.
it's mid.
I mean, we
so.
could head to because we don't know where it's at, but we could check it out.
Yeah, might as well.
Check out the farm. If we
Yeah.
could. But we do
See if someone's there.
Killer zombies.
head to the direction where we go.
Alright, so
Walking
you
Dead
get-
season 2.
Basically.
Don't dead open inside.
You guys come
Don't open the
to
bottom
a
door.
clearing where you definitely see, human habitation. There's, a thin picket fence to keep in the cattle. You hear chickens crowing. There's wheat in a far field, and there's a small farmhouse off in the distance, not too
Okay.
far.
But we can see it.
And there's also a grain mill that's attached to this creek.
Okay.
You can hear it clacking.
155.
Damn. By technicality, this would have been 255.
Okay.
If it wasn't for the time.
We are doing good.
Yeah, we are. Holy shit.
We're still conscious.
Well,
I would say,
That's
I know what's
something.
gonna wake us up is when we're done with this, and I bust out Mario Retardy, and we're
Oh
gonna be just
my
like, so
God.
angry. It's so good. I can't wait.
I feel like you're gonna be the angriest one.
Well,
when that
yeah, I
happens.
get super angry.
Okay. Well, that farm is there. I mean,
Crash there.
I mean, it's still.
Do we want to? Oh,
Let's
yeah,
make sure someone isn't here first before we just randomly crash.
Hey, buddy, we're gonna use.
We're just gonna like leave.
I don't think someone would take too kindly for us crashing on their
Does anything
land.
seem out of the ordinary? Just like it's a farm.
You don't see anybody, but that's about it.
Well, they could
And
be
the
out.
animals?
And there's plenty of animals.
Do the animals look well
we could
cared for?
Are they
I say we
nourished?
go
Yeah.
knock on the door and see if maybe they've seen anything at night.
Oh yeah. Let's go ahead and do that.
So we'll head to the farm and try to knock on the door if we can.
All right. So you guys head up to the farmhouse, and who knocks on the door?
I'll knock.
There you go.
So
He's the one who knocks.
as you get up to the house and you knock on the door, and the door kind of creaks open a little bit. As you,
The door creaks open. Okay.
And the door creaks open. This is alright.
This is definitely the
so
one.
it doesn't really fully open. It just it wasn't really closed. So
Okay.
you guys want to make your way in, or
Look at Greg.
Yeah. You know what? You know what?
We
Let
have
me. Can I
Search.
like stealth in, see if I can
Search something or
search around, see
See
if I
something
can,
off
Perception, or-
perception. So
probably.
sure, you can.
Let's see.
Go
Let's see
ahead,
what I
roll.
got. I've got.
you have search or
I've searched. There's. Let's see.
Do you have move silently?
I've moved silently. So I want to try to move silently, like through the house, see if I can find or see anything.
Alright.
Kind of stay undetected.
Or if you can detect anything?
If I can detect anything, yeah. And 15 plus 4.
Is that for your
19.
search or for your sneak?
This is for
Move
my sneak.
silently.
Okay.
And then for my search,
Whoops.
that's a fucking hell. That's a 6.
So you make your way quietly into that house. You don't really see anything out of place, though.
can
Is
I
it
do
dusty?
can I do a spot check?
Sure.
Because he opened the door, so now I'm like, I want to see.
Yeah, why not?
Like over 20.
Nice.
The house is more or less immaculate. It looks like nothing's really out of place. It looks freshly dusted. You actually even has a slight scent of fresh baked bread in the air.
Huh.
Can I listen for anybody in the house?
Sure.
That's all I spot though.
That's it. Everything else looks more or less very normal.
Yeah, 10.
Okay.
It'd
She
be
rolled
10.
10.
Okay. You hear the grain mill clacking. You definitely hear the farm animals, things like that. The wind's blowing, but nothing again seems really out of the ordinary.
I shout, "Is anybody home?"
You just shouted?
Yeah.
As I'm stealthing through the house,
Yeah.
can I just
Well,
say,
I mean, and you need
This
to
action will
sell
have
because it could have been a
consequences.
trap, and
I
you wouldn't have activated it. So.
I just look at you and shoot you the eyes of, really?
Well, I mean, our initial plan
From
was
your
to
shadow?
check
That is
see
true.
if anybody's home.
That is true.
And since I could spot that there's no danger, I would have.
That's true. Alright, so he...
Who's there?
Oh no!
Oh!
What have you
I stay hidden. I stay hidden.
I mean, yeah, you can stay hidden.
Yeah, I'm
I'll
staying
just,
hidden.
Like, either way.
Yeah.
So, a few seconds later, kind of this older, dirty, scruffy man turns the corner of the house,
Oh.
and he's wiping his hands on a cloth.
Okay.
Who the hell are you?
Well, your door was unlocked, but
Why are you checking my door?
I tried knocking and it just.
What do you want?
What do you want?
He doesn't seem very
It's alright.
I still remain hidden.
I mean, he doesn't even notice it.
I still
We
remain
are
hidden.
but weary travelers.
We're travelers,
okay,
but we're
got this.
we're wondering if you've noticed anything weird at night, like
This
any
mo-
fog or anything like
This
that.
motherfucker still doesn't see
It's
that I'm in
off.
the shadows.
It's
Yeah.
what?
What?
That's the greatest
It's fall.
answer.
There's fog in the
Whoa,
mountains.
any missing animals, mayhap, or.
Or missing children. Are there missing children?
Do you have any
Well, I know,
kids
but,
that have
I
gone
mean, if we
missing?
ask him, he
recently?
might get irritated. Like, why do you
We
want to know
could
about
We
that?
could have neighbors. We don't know.
Well, either way, like,
We
is there
haven't
anything
checked.
anything weird happening as of late?
I'm just shaking my head in the shadows.
Well,
right
the
now.
village up the road here has actually been really weird. Usually they're my best customers whenever it comes to trading livestock and my grain, but lately they're closed up. I can't get in half the time. There's so many mercenaries that come in and come out of there. That's
town nearby. Is that the town we're heading to? Is he talking about that town? What's the name of it?
Allard.
Allard.
Oh, so he's talking about.
So it is the one we just came from.
So we're close by then.
Or on our way to?
it's
We're on our way to
maybe a mile
Allard.
up the
Yeah,
road.
we're going to Allard.
I thought we came from it. I'm
So
sorry. I'm turned
you said
around.
it's gonna take a whole day. That's why.
Turned
You guys
around.
make good time.
Yeah, we make good time. I guess.
Okay, cool.
Well, all right. Well, we just wanted to know if something was weird, and that's all we wanted to know. We'll leave you at peace.
I run past him from the shadows. Be like,
yeah.
have a good day, sir. Have a good day, sir. It's just run out the door.
Young punks, get off my lawn.
Yeah, we just.
I just love the idea of like a rogue like, oh, nice day. It's really great.
Okay, so we just head to the
Fucking
town.
Naruto over here.
A mile away, you said?
Yep.
All right.
Fucking Boruto's dad over here.
You run out with your arms behind you. Have a nice day.
I'm late for anime school.
Where's your toast? Don't die.
So you guys all join in and just go head up the road?
Mm-hmm. Well, you said we're getting relatively close. So
Yeah,
let's
Yeah,
go.
we're a mile away, basically.
Yeah, let's go. Turn on over to that village.
It's midday. We still have a little time.
Yeah,
That's
exactly. So we made it.
We did it. Done.
Alright,
Have a
so.
nice day.
Have a nice day. That's still the best.
The guy's probably sitting there like,
We
what
gotta-
the shit?
What the shit?
You bump him on your way out.
Goddamn elves. You don't know any better.
Don't trust elves.
Never trust elves. That's why I'm like, I remain hidden.
Alright, so you guys are heading out. You,
Oh,
he points in the general direction.
Yeah.
Says that it's just right past the mountain range there,
All right.
or the hills.
Okay.
And you guys feel like you've been kind of walking for a while.
Okay.
Gee, I mean, I feel
It's,
tired already.
Oh my god.
It's actually starting to
she's like, no,
get
really,
into
guys,
the
I feel
evening
tired.
time.
Okay.
Like,
So-
no, seriously, fuck this.
Probably been well past an hour since you guys have left this farm.
This game has been well past an hour.
Wow.
Damn.
It's D&D. What do you expect?
D&D with news.
Yeah, with those.
But there's still no sign of this town.
There's still no sign of this
So
town.
you more or less been on this path for about 3 hours.
Well, that's creepy.
3 hours already? Damn. It's already. It's about
I
a.
thought this was only a mile away.
Yeah.
Dude,
Should've
why
checked
should
for motive
take
on
you
the
a
guy,
whole day to
dang
get
it.
to? What the hell?
Damn it. You should have.
Should have checked for motive on the guy.
Yeah.
Dang
Oh,
it.
god damn it.
I can't. Yeah.
The one time I don't check.
You gotta check for motive on the blood pile? Sure. The blood is neutral. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Well, I mean,
So
can
now,
I do a
I
spot check?
remain hidden.
Can I do a spot check to see
No, I
if
was
I notice anything
I was
weird?
talking about sense
Sure.
of motive on the guy,
been
saying
far,
if he
I
was
know.
giving us the right
And I
directions.
remained hidden.
16 plus
I know.
spot 3.
Met just like
19.
my dad, it's nowhere to be found.
So
Dang it.
you definitely notice that it's getting dark soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're seeing more and more crows in the area. Then
It
it
took me out
almost
for a
seems like
minute.
they're watching you though, which
Yeah,
is
of course,
kind
we're
of
being
weird.
watched.
Of course.
Oh no. Go.
But everything else more or less seems like normal evening wood.
But the scenery's changing though. At
The
least.
scenery is changing. It's starting to get darker. There's a nip in the air now that it's getting colder.
Well, because the fog.
So.
Well, shit.
Well, it's also autumn.
True. True. They keep saying that stupid.
We're like, it's autumn, you idiots.
Whatever. Well,
We're here expect.
can we keep going straight then?
You guys want to continue going straight?
I'd much rather go gay, but let's.
Wow.
No, I'm kidding. Yeah, let's go. Let's keep going.
Can I
Not
go
an
by?
option.
Let's go. Yeah, there you go.
All
Bye,
right.
We'll
bye,
keep. We'll
bye.
keep going. We'll keep going.
All right.
We'll
Bye
keep
bye
going.
bye.
God damn it.
So you guys have been traveling for a while, and yet it's actually starting to get pretty dark.
Mm.
Um,
Does
and
anybody have
go ahead
light
and
source?
everybody kind of take a search check.
A search check.
No.
What's my search?
2.
Oh, same.
Yeah, we both got 2.
20.
Oh, good.
man. We don't know shit. We ain't found shit.
We really
We
have.
ain't found shit. Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Way out in the distance, almost through the trees, you do spot a faint flicker of light. Maybe 20, like maybe 1,000 feet. You'd say you'd estimate that you see this. You don't really hear too much.
How far is it, you said?
Maybe about 1,000 feet.
1,000 feet?
That's close.
It's a
I was
faint flicker
I was
of
gonna
light.
say, Mira, can you shoot that or something?
Yeah.
What?
Can you shoot at that light? But it's 1,000 feet.
Can I shoot that light?
You have a sling.
Because the way that you're looking at it is it's through the woods and there's lots
Yeah,
of
but we're in
hills
the
and things like
woods,
that. But
there's-
just over
Yeah.
that hill range in the distance is that really faint light.
Shit. Well, I mean, it's about to get dark. I see a
Do
light.
we have a light source?
Anybody buy torches?
No.
Did anyone buy
God
torches?
They
damn
didn't
it.
have no torches on the fucking list.
Does anyone have fire? We can break off a bark from, or a branch from the tree and light it on fire.
I remain hidden.
You guys
You don't have to hide. It's dark out.
That's why I remain hidden.
Well, that's where survivability comes in.
As God, you stumble on you stub your toe on an old torch.
Oh,
What?
wow. Alright, cool.
Do we have any fire?
Ow, what the fuck? Oh, hey, I found a torch.
Do we have anything to make
Oh,
a
God.
fire? Do we have like flint?
We stone and just.
Yo, give me
wood.
one of your rocks.
We have rocks?
Oh.
Yeah,
I
we
don't
have
know.
rocks.
Slingshot, yeah.
Oh yeah, he gave me rocks.
Strike
that's
it.
right.
Strike
Okay.
it to light the torch. Yeah.
All right, give me a 10.
Oh God. 18.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
It was a fresh torch. Somebody
Fire!
dropped it.
Oh,
Huh?
wait,
Yeah,
what?
so it was a fresh torch. Somebody dropped it.
Nice. Good. That's all.
All right, so now you have light in the darkness.
Okay.
So you can either continue wandering
I no
in
longer
the
remain
darkness, hoping to find something.
yeah.
or-
Yeah. No
Well, I
way.
mean, there's a light there. You guys want to risk and go towards that flickering light, or
At least we'll be able to see where we're walking if we decide
That would be
to.
nice. Yeah, I would
Okay,
say we
so
have nowhere
head
else
towards
to
that
stay at this
flickering
point.
light.
Yeah, let's go.
So you guys are wandering up to the light.
mm-hmm.
Go ahead and roll an initiative.
Of course.
What have I done? 6. Or no, 9.
9.
9,
I
okay.
also got 9.
Ah, twinsies.
Oh wait,
good.
no. Plus 2, 11.
Oh, not twinsies.
I got 11.
You rolled the highest by default then. I think.
13.
Oh no,
Oh,
you
he's
did.
got a massive initiative bonus. So.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he's got.
I'm last
Yeah.
again. Whoop.
You see something dark kind of pass by your way.
So this is how we die.
This is why you remained hidden.
This is.
You hear a thing growl.
Here we go.
Oh, what have I done?
Oh God damn it.
Is it in front near
It's about you with your light source is maybe 20 feet. It seems to be kind of
me? Like walking around.
walking
Moving
around you.
Oh,
You know.
great.
All right. Well.
Oh shit.
Well, I'm scared now.
All right, so there's definitely something running around that you've got first initiative. You want to try and
Yeah, I hit it.
well, it's 20 feet away.
I hit it.
Well, I mean, I could go to it.
Have you seen how long his sword is? You can probably hit it.
Yeah, I mean, so
It's fucking Cloud Strife over here.
can I just try to swing at it?
You would be
yeah,
attacking
you
the darkness,
swing your
essentially.
sword wildly into the air.
Hmm.
You yell.
Who's holding the torch, by the way? Is it you?
I'm holding the torch.
Oh, okay.
I pass the torch off to you, and then
Oh,
I go hit.
no,
No, I'm
okay.
kidding. I'm kidding. No,
Well,
I'm holding,
Really tiny torch.
I'm holding the
Then
torch right now.
Can I roll a spot check or something to see where he's at?
Yeah,
Like,
sure.
Because I don't want to swing wildly and miss. 10. It's 13.
Okay, so you look out, and it looks like a canid figure,
A what?
like a
Like
canine.
a dog.
Oh,
You can't quite make
But
it out,
it's
but it looks
four-legged.
It's
large
doggo.
and canid.
It's a big, angry doggo.
It's a werewolf, no biggie.
Yeah.
It's a werewolf.
NBD.
Alright.
All right.
Do
So-
I?
See
Do
you
I?
next.
You guys,
He's just walking. I just see that he's walking.
yeah, you just kind of see him. He's far enough away where he's not an immediate threat, but he's you can hear him growling. It sounds big.
He might have friends.
So you guys are both rolled.
He rolled high.
I rolled 11.
Okay.
I rolled 11.
He has
So what do you
initiative.
do? You mean
So alright.
you're hearing this shit?
So how big is the torch, and is it big enough for her to hold on to if I were to?
It's an average size sword. Yeah, she can hold it.
Alright, cool. So I want to hand you the torch,
Okay, I'm holding the torch.
and then I want to. Are we like in a forest kind of area? Or
Yeah, you're still.
Yeah,
you're
we're still in the woods.
Okay, cool. I want to.
We've been in the woods for a while.
I want to sneak in. I want to go into. Or actually, well, we don't know who because we don't know exactly what it is yet, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The most that he can tell is that it's kind of a
canine.
dog.
Okay.
Doggish.
Alright, so I want to save quick study for when we know exactly what it is. Like, see what we need to do.
Okay.
Because if we don't know what it is, I can't do a quick study because we don't know what the fuck we're studying.
Right.
I want to. I don't want to attack anything just yet.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go against a tree, like a nearby tree.
Okay.
I just want to listen to see if I can hear multiple, or if it's just like one creature.
Okay. Go ahead and to see if you notice anything else. Probably like a 13.
13?
Yeah.
7
7.
plus 1,
Oh,
8.
no.
Yeah,
Okay. So far, you can make out growling, but you can't discern if there's
if there's
multiple.
multiples. Okay. Alright. Well,
Can I try listening?
Sure.
Grr.
3. Damn
God
it!
damn.
She's still.
Oh, it would be 5 anyway because I have 2 bonus.
Right.
It'd still be low anyway. We're fucked, guys.
Well,
We're fucked.
this is it. This is how we die.
Very like small,
growling-
scared halfling shaking torch.
You see this wolf, and he's still circling about.
Okay, so we do see the wolf now.
Yeah, you definitely see him now. He's starting to get more and more into the light. He's definitely coming towards you.
Okay.
Alright.
So
You
you hear snapping in the
moved
distance.
away
so.
slightly.
we hear
Snapping in the
distance.
Okay.
You've
Like,
moved away
something's
slightly to
moving
hide against the
behind
tree,
you
right?
and to the
Yes.
side.
Okay.
So it's like I'm against a tree. You're standing there. I'm assuming sword out.
Yeah.
Waiting for
Sword
something.
ready.
And I'm literally just standing there holding a torch.
Like,
Shake, shake, shake.
Well, it's man. So we know that there's at least a wolf. It needs to be here snapping.
There
Yeah.
could be more.
Could I do a spot check to
Yeah, you can try and look again.
see if I can notice that crackling behind me?
Yeah.
10. It's 13.
Okay. So you do notice that there's another wolf behind
So
you.
he had friends.
Yeah, he brought his homies. He did.
We need to figure out who the alpha wolf is
Yeah.
immediately.
Is
so
anyone good with animals?
No, I fucking suck with animals.
I think that would lie in knowledge or something.
We're screwed.
Oh man, we don't have a druid with us, so we
I
don't.
mean, we just have to like
Don't
go
know
for
what the
the
hell we're doing. Yeah.
see which one.
Well,
is the
I mean,
bigger
like,
wolf.
there's also handle animal too.
Is there?
Yeah,
Oh, well, I have.
it's right above heel.
Well, that's for like riding a horse and
Oh, right.
okay.
No, I'll ride the wolf off and then
Jump on
Well,
the
she
wall.
might be able to.
No, that's true.
What?
Well, okay, I mean, I noticed there's another wolf.
Excuse me.
Then we'll-
So there's at least one more wolf.
So what's your
There might
move?
be a pack.
I don't know what I could do.
God, I want to think if there's any way that we could do something to. I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't really have anything that would work.
I want to move silently among the trees.
Like
Like,
jumping? or-
not jump. Like moving from
on the ground?
like on the ground for. Or yeah. Oh, you know what? Oh, you know what? It'd probably behoove me to jump into one of the trees.
You want to climb a tree?
I don't know. No. I'll stay on the ground.
Does he have ambush bonus?
Yeah, he does. He has a backstab for the road.
Yeah. I wanna like move from like tree to tree. Like, so obviously we're in a forest. I want to move from the tree I'm at to like a tree to the right, and then I want to listen again to see if I can this time better. See if I can try to discern how many friends he's got with him.
Are Are you moving closer to the light source as you go?
Yes.
Okay. So you're in.
I'm
the
not
direction.
staying. I'm not
Okay,
staying stealthy. I'm just
You're
trying
just
to
in
stay.
the direction.
I'm
of
just
it.
in the direction.
So
of
go
it.
ahead and take a listen check.
Listen, check. Fucking 6 again. God damn it.
Okay.
Do
So
you
you
have any
definitely
do
hear
you have
that
any
there's
bonus
another presence other than the other two.
Oh shit. All right. So there's at
And it's
least
close.
3. Oh shit.
We're gonna die. That's one for each of us. Can I
Yeah.
light it on fire? No, that would go against my alignment probably.
Can I light it on fire? I'm lawful.
I'm lawful good. Don't
I'll
light it on
set
fire.
it on fire.
My God won't
Quick,
be
hand me
happy
the torch. I'll light it on fire.
My God won't be happy with me.
No.
Alright, and what about you?
I don't have anything that could help.
Throw a rock.
Throw a rock, really. Agitate them.
But it already sees us, so I can't really distract it.
Yeah.
You can run.
Go fetch, boy.
Oh yeah, little me can run.
Oh yeah.
Holding a torch.
That's what I'm imagining right now.
No, that. Then they'll just follow
Accidentally
the
light the forest on
Nope.
fire as I go.
Oops.
I'm sorry.
Oops.
Please don't be mad at me, God. What's the name of it? Oh.
I really don't have anything that would help.
Oh man.
What would I do?
I think we're just delaying the inevitable. That we're fucked. We're
I
gonna
mean,
get-
you could run,
Why
you
don't-
could fight, or
I
you
mean,
could sit and cower and die.
Why not just
I only have a
fight,
sling.
go back to back so they can't
Well-
surprise you on either
Oh
side.
yeah.
Well, I mean, that's what
I
I'm staying.
can't see you.
I'm
You're
staying.
hidden now.
I'm staying near Mira because she has a torch.
I'd say no. Remember, I moved closer to the light source.
This guy is a tank. I don't think this
Yeah,
little
the light
wolf's gonna
source that's
take him
further
out.
away, or the light source from the
Take
torch.
maybe two.
Your light source. Because I moved away
I
from
thought
you
you meant.
into the darkness, and I moved to another tree that was closer to you.
Oh, I thought
That's
you
what
meant
I
in the direction of the.
No.
light that
to
was so
your
far away.
to your direct light source.
Okay.
So I'm still relatively close. If I needed to back up to you, I could.
I mean, they haven't started fighting, obviously, so we're just like hearing them walking around.
Is there any way like I could sense motive of the animals?
You
to see
sense
like
they're
if
hungry.
they're curious or
You
if they're
sense
actually
they're
You
like.
hungry.
sense they're hungry.
Hey, do any of you have food?
I don't. I
What
didn't.
about
I
this?
didn't pack any food.
Is a lockpick food?
If you try.
Come here.
I'm pretty sure
I really
that
have no idea.
You don't have
your
any
sword could take him out.
I know, but I mean, they're not.
Let's
They're
see.
not. I'm not near them. I can't swing.
Then run.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. That's why we should keep walking to that light source, whatever that is.
Do we want? Let's just.
Would the
Well, you stay in the shadows because you could.
would
you could just- you
would the
could-
fire maybe keep them at a distance?
maybe
as
it's
we
keeping them
walk?
at a distance. so that's
Oh
what we gotta
shit!
sprint.
Yeah. That's smart.
You
Would
stay on the
that?
trees because they don't think they could climb.
That's true. That's true.
Have they seen you yet?
I don't know. I just heard them. I don't think they've seen me yet.
They do.
Could I
wolves
try,
could
like-
see in the dark, so
Could I try like
But either way, you know,
moving
stay,
up forward a little bit with him with the torch to see if like maybe the wolves
Sure.
keep their distance? 7. Shh.
Guys, I'm the wolf apparently. That's my dog.
Oh,
If I was a dog, that's what I'd be. I'm the wolf chasing you guys.
you're the dog.
That's why you have the ears.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys are
I'm the
so you guys
alpha.
are slightly advancing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I rolled a 7.
All right.
I failed, guys. I'm sorry.
Roll for one.
So the wolf that's that was in front of you guys, it looks like it's trying to keep its distance.
Okay.
So the fire
You
is
definitely hear
maybe
that the
keeping-
other two are close by.
Okay.
So there's 3.
There's 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it looks like the fire
so
may be keeping them
Explain.
a little bit.
So you're in front, or are you more or less in the middle?
I just know I was sticking close to him because he's like you're kind of in the shadows a little bit.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the shadows.
How do you,
And I don't know
how do
if
you
they
mean
can
in
have
the shadows?
What do you mean in the shadows?
Like I'm
Like, are
in
you
the
staying
trees.
away from them with it?
I'm trying to stay like kind of catty cornered to them. Like I'm in line with them, but I'm more in the trees. Cause I'm like we're on the path, right? Like we were walking down a path.
Yeah, yeah, more or less. You were not really. You were just kind of following what the guy said. He's just like, it's like a mile that way.
Okay.
So
So there's no like actual path per se.
Right.
It's just a direction we were walking.
So you're just following the light now. So you're looking at this light, and it's like we need to go there.
So I'm like kind of in the trees, kind of next to them. So I'm kind of just out of the light source, but I'm still close enough. Or well, actually, I don't know.
Have they noticed him yet?
I say, yeah, that's a good question. Number one, have they noticed me yet? Number two, what I was going to ask
They've
is,
definitely noticed all of you.
okay.
Oh, okay. So.
So the bigger question is, how big is the like?
Get back to back with us.
They've come closer, so they're probably around maybe 10, 15
I
feet away from you.
retreat
You hear them. They're just
I
not doing
retreat from the
anything.
trees
Get back to back with us.
back to you guys.
Okay.
And I'm kind of just I grab my 2 daggers.
Okay.
Really fucking cool and also really fucking cool. And I kind of just hold them and I'm like readying to see what they're gonna do next.
Do you have dual?
I bought 2 daggers.
No, but I mean, do you have 2 weapon skills?
You never told me to set up 2 weapon skills, you fucking idiot. Like,
I'm not the one who told you to buy 2 daggers.
I told you I was buying 2 fucking daggers. And you're like, okay.
You're gonna have to just use one, I guess.
Then fine, I'll fucking use 1 dagger. You should have fucking told me.
One at a time.
I'll fucking... God damn it.
Well, if you lose 1 dagger, you have another one.
I'll fucking... I'll use the first
Hey,
dagger.
you know what? He has a sword.
Yeah.
That'll make up for your other dagger.
You need to take it easy on the answer first time.
Trust me, I'm taking it very easy.
What do you mean by
I know you're
trust
taking it
me?
easy, but you need to be a bit more informative because they don't understand this stuff if they've never done it.
Fine, I use 1 fucking dagger. I give it... Just
You
kill
put
me.
the other one away for
Dagger.
safekeeping.
Just kill me. Just kill me at this
No,
point.
don't do that.
Anyway,
We're
so
You
trying.
can't expect them to know. the
I
things
have
that they can
one
choose from if
fine.
they've
We're trying.
never done it.
I will have 1 dagger. Fine. I will ready my
I mean,
dagger.
you can have both of them, but the
You
offhand
can't
is
use both of
You
them
gotta,
at the
you
same
gotta
time.
train for it.
the offhand is gonna give you
One at a time.
There's a difficulty to it.
Yeah,
I'll
because
just use the 1. I don't want to argue this anymore. Let's just use the 1. Alright, so I got the 1 ready.
All right.
And then, yeah, I'm just back with you guys, just waiting to see what happens. Seeing, like, how they want to advance.
Alrighty. Well, they're about 10, 15 feet away. So you guys want to try and just continue to walk?
Just continue walking.
Let's, like, stay back to back to back.
Well, yeah.
Slowly but surely kind of, like, walk. See if we can make it through.
I mean, I'll stay in the front. You stay in the middle, and you watch our backs.
That sounds
Okay.
good. Sounds good to me. So we'll walk in that kind of formation and see what happens.
Alright. So I'm gonna have Alright. Roll
Oh no.
yeah. So
Maybe
this is
rolling
I need you to roll a
tonight,
dexterity
Okay.
because wolf is lunging from your right hand side.
Oh, it's lunging?
It's lunging.
Oh,
it's,
God.
It's hungry.
It's hungry.
I'm gonna
and
cry.
Since you're in the middle, it's coming straight for you.
16.
16. Alright. So this wolf comes at you and just zips right past you. It takes a bite, but it misses. And it runs back off into the darkness.
Oh, so it's not like looping around.
No,
or
they're
like this stuff. Okay.
she's
It took
she's
a
the smallest one, and she's in the
Yeah.
middle, so
Makes
It
sense.
took a bite.
snapped at you.
Oh, okay.
It
I was
bit,
just
but
like,
there was
ow,
no-
did it bite me?
Yeah, no. Well, you rolled 16, so I would think maybe, hopefully you didn't.
Alright. And now, Greg, I need you to make a saving check.
Oh, here we go. 13.
13. Okay. So you see the wolf coming up to you.
Here we go.
What's your armor class?
Armor class is 15.
Okay. Okay, so it grabs onto your leg, but it doesn't penetrate your armor.
No, okay.
But it's gnawing at you.
It's gnawing at me.
You
Alright,
shake
Attack
your,
it.
you shake your leg.
Okay,
a little
okay,
bit.
yeah. I want to.
No, wait. You have your dagger.
That's what I was gonna say.
Attack it.
I want to.
Oh, I thought you said you were attacking
While
it.
he's like on my leg, I wanna try to take a stab at the wolf that's attached.
Okay.
To
I'll take a
10 or
stab
higher.
at it.
Be
me.
very
Oh,
careful.
All right. Like I'm just gonna like cause I'm
Yeah.
assuming he's like
Be
he's
careful.
biting like
Yeah.
right here.
Yeah.
I just want to go like straight down into his head.
Just try not to stab your leg in the process.
I would
No,
try
that's not
to.
gonna happen. It's right
Well,
there.
I mean, if I roll. well
I
enough,
mean,
Nah. You'll just miss.
Yeah, that's true.
oh yeah.
I'll just be like,
Yeah.
all right. So,
You moved too quick.
all right. How high do I have to
10.
10 or higher? Natural
Oh, no!
fucking one.
One.
You miss.
Uh,
So we have a wolf on his leg.
We have a wolf on his leg. I'll be nice, and you drop your dagger in the struggle, and now you're on the ground. And
no.
it is.
Man.
That's being nice.
So this guy has got him on the ground, gnawing at his foot.
Yeah.
So that's fantastic.
Yeah, I'll just.
Okay, go ahead and.
Fell cleave.
Oh God, I'm being left alone.
I rolled a natural.
Oh no, where'd it go?
I rolled
there.
a natural 1 at the worst fucking time.
So I swing at the wolf.
All right.
I know.
Yeah.
So 10 or higher, right?
Yep.
Is there like any bonus I have?
It's gonna be your attack bonus modifier.
My base attack bonus?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh God.
Oh no.
What is it?
4, 7. I missed.
Oh damn.
You managed to scare it away though. So
Oh, thank God.
Let's go of him in the meantime.
But he lets go, but I couldn't kill it. But he let go of your legs.
He
So
let go of my legs,
so he could get up at least, right?
Yeah.
He knows you mean business now.
Do I know where my dagger fell, or do I need to?
Yeah, it's like right next to you. You just you kind of like miss it.
I literally just
The
whiffed it.
blade,
it pulled
like
you.
I
lands in the
literally just
torchlight.
whiffed it. Okay.
All right. So.
Well.
How far away from
So
the
now
light
it's your
source
go.
are we? How far away from the light source are we?
Well, they're all still right around you. But as far as being, you're still a good ways away. It's over the hill is where this glow
Okay,
is.
so we gotta take care of the wolves basically. And they're basically attacking us, so we gotta just get ready to brace
Well, I'm
ourselves.
holding the torch, so I don't, unless I passed it off to somebody.
Stick in the ground.
I mean, yeah, just put it.
Just don't burn the forest down.
Yeah.
With the way I've been rolling, I can't promise that.
I mean, at this point, the wolves are close enough for us to see them, right?
Yeah.
So you could probably hit them with your
Yeah, but
sling.
I figured the fire was kind of keeping them away as we
It's
walked.
not,
That's why I
obviously.
was like,
Right.
Because they're gnawing at us, so you could probably put it down and try to hit them with your sling, maybe do some damage to them.
maybe.
That way they know you mean business too.
That's true.
I hit a tree.
The forest is now on fire. I remain hidden.
God damn it.
Hide in the flames.
I'll hide. Yeah, they'll never find me here.
I guess I can try and stick the torch in the ground
Okay.
and ready my sling.
Give me a 3.
A 3?
Yep.
What?
10.
I would say if you rolled a 2,
I was gonna cry.
Torch is in the ground. All right.
Nice.
So now it's up to you. She stuck the torch in the ground.
Could I see a wolf that I could actually hit him, maybe? Or
You see them circling around. They're pretty close. I mean, you could try and run up to them, but they're pretty nimble. So it's up to
Can I see any? Do I see any difference between the wolves? Like, is there one with a white fur or something?
Go ahead and do a search check.
Oh boy.
19.
19?
Yeah.
You notice one slightly larger than the other
I'm
one.
sorry,
and also,
16. I'm sorry,
oh,
16.
okay. Well, you notice one that's slightly larger than the other.
I'm gonna run up to that one and swing my sword.
Go ahead and do a dexterity check for me.
Son of a bitch, I should have known. 20?
Fucking bitch, I should.
I'll do a 13. 13 or higher.
13 or
to,
higher.
Oh, for this, okay.
in order
Yeah.
to
No, you
actually
roll a
catch up.
D13.
It's always gonna be the D20.
20.
Oh my god!
Oh my
All right,
god.
so you run
23,
up to it.
23.
Yeah.
Alright, so you run up to it and just hit me a 10 to actually
Hit it?
hit it.
Okay, so I'm able to.
So rolling for
Go
damage
to-
now?
Yeah.
Is this dead? Is this
Yeah,
damage
this
roll?
no. This is to see if I hit him.
Oh.
I cut up to him,
Oh,
but now
okay.
if I can hit him,
Okay.
yeah, it is a 21.
Damn. I think you
So-
hit him.
Go ahead and
I think
do
you
2
grazed
T and D8.
Two D8s. It's a crit, right?
Yeah.
D8.
This one.
This one, right?
D8 would be,
this one.
yeah,
There
this
you go.
one.
There you go.
So 2 of them.
2 of those D8s.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
Come on, give me 2 8s.
2 1s.
Give me the ocho.
No, stop!
5 and 2.
So that's 7.
Alright, so,
Seven.
So 14.
so you hit this thing and it
14?
yelps out. You've hit it pretty bad, so it's just kind of on the ground, like whimpering. The other 2, however, that were originally circling, you guys both notice that they're starting to come at Tsuya from behind.
Oh shit.
Crap.
So his sword is down.
Busy.
So
Hitting the other.
it's your.
and I'm noticing this happening, right?
Yeah.
Both do, I think.
Okay, cool. So I want to run up. So okay, so there's 2 behind here. So there's 2 behind him.
Is he dead or he just got hurt?
He's severely hurt.
Okay,
Like he's bleeding out on the ground.
Right.
How are they flanking him? Are they just kind of bolting?
They're bolting towards him. Like they were
They're
originally
running at
out the
him.
sides.
I want to run like as fast as I can, and I want to. God, how do I want to do this? I want to like slide in like back to back, like in front of him, and I want to like throw my dagger down and like try to stab at least one of them, just to at least take care of one of them. This is gonna be. I know there's like 7 fucking rolls that are gonna be associated with that.
There's like acrobatics. There's dexterity.
All right, so I'm gonna have you roll first to close the gap. So roll a 10 or higher.
10 or higher. Fucking.
Wait, what you have?
Wait. What's the modifier for
Dexterity.
this? Oh well, that's 9.
Okay, so you close the gap to him.
Is he close enough to like throw a dagger?
You can't. You don't have throwing.
I don't have throwing daggers. They're just regular daggers. They have a range of 10 feet, but I don't.
But you don't have the skill to throw
I don't have the skill to throw them. Yeah.
So you managed to catch up to him. One of the wolves was close enough, but it's not close enough to him yet to actually physically hit him. Do you want to throw anything? Because you're still in a movement. So.
Do you have anything else to throw?
Well, I've got the second dagger.
Do you have anything in your inventory that you could throw out? Like what did you have in your inventory?
Can I throw a lockpick at it?
Throw a dagger.
No.
Just
I'll just throw the other dagger because I got the one. I got the one dagger on my belt that I'm not using. I want to grab that. I'll set the one that, or actually no, I'll throw the one that's in my hand, and then I'll just grab the other one for attack. So I'm gonna throw that one. It's okay. So the 2 wolves are coming. I'm assuming one on the left, one on the right.
Yeah.
Okay. So I throw my dagger at the one on the right. Or wait, hold on. Which one's the closer of the 2?
There you go. The one on the left is closer.
The one on the left is closer. So I want to throw. You want me to? Yeah. Throw it to the one on the left. Throw it at the one on the left.
Yeah, the one that's closer.
And then I want to grab my other dagger to get ready.
Okay. Go ahead and roll because it's in motion in the tree. So roll a 13 in order to actually hit the.
To actually hit it. 12.
And your range modifier.
Oh. Wait, range?
Range modifier?
Or your dexterity, sorry.
Dexterity? 14.
Oh, nice.
Modifier.
Yeah, no, I'd say 12 plus 2 is 14.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Alright, so you hit it. And what's your damage for your dagger?
Damage is 1d4.
Alright.
Spiky
The
one.
weird one.
Yeah, so
we get to finally learn to read it.
3. Yeah.
So you plant your dagger deep into the wolf.
Nice.
Let's say a yelp as it retreats back into the shadows.
Okay.
Dagger still stuck in him.
Still stuck in him.
I mean,
so until we kill that one.
Yeah, I was gonna say
that dagger is
your
there.
dagger.
So note to self: do not throw any more daggers.
Yeah. Okay, but the other one's still going after it.
Yeah.
You threw really fucking cool at the
I
wolf.
was like, God.
You're left with also really fucking cool.
Yes, I threw really fucking cool. Let me grab also really fucking cool. I'm just gonna stand my
It's gonna
ground.
suck if that wolf runs away
I'm
with your
just
dagger.
I'm gonna stand my ground as the other wolf runs at me. And when he gets close enough, like hopefully I don't fucking whiff it this time, I'll just stab down at that wolf.
All right. So the other wolf kind of retreats back into the woods. Like it sees what's going on and kind of retreats back.
It takes back.
Okay, so
all right,
I'm
so you still have a mostly dead wolf at your feet, and another one is wounded. So you see these two.
He's got a
wolves,
dagger sticking out of his fucking head.
You see these two retreat, and then the other one's back into the shadows. So what's your next move?
How close am I to the one that he just stabbed?
It's hard to tell.
Because he ran away.
So if you want to, you can do a search check real quick.
So
see
they're
if
like
he's-
regrouping.
Okay.
All 3 of them are regrouping. Like,
You should probably get close to us.
No! Oh, I have
Actual
a 20.
20.
Oh, shit.
So you notice it's just kind of slightly out of the torch range, but it's hiding behind a tree and it's trying to lick its wound.
So it's hiding behind the tree, so my slingshot won't do anything, it'll just hit the tree.
Yeah.
Well, you can still see it there, so...
I mean, I guess.
But
you
it's,
could
Yeah,
it,
but I
it
can
is- it is
slightly
high
to the
cover.
left.
I was gonna say, I
maybe
can't
like-
really attack it.
You can attack it, I
I
guess.
could.
If you move slightly to the left, I don't see why you couldn't attack it.
Can I?
I mean, it's-
yeah, I was
it's-
gonna say,
it's-
can I move and try?
I mean,
Yeah.
they're close by already, right? I mean,
Right. Okay.
they're not that far.
Alright, I'll try
Mostly
that.
behind the tree, so I want to see like a 15.
Oh man. Okay.
You better
You
roll
have
high.
a modifier.
You already wasted your 20.
Yeah, there goes my 20.
Yeah.
6.
Oh man.
So it whacks the tree, kind of it kind of startles the wolf, and so it kind of moves
away.
further into the.
I tried really hard, guys.
Man,
You still scared
really
away.
fucking cool is still in a fucking wolf.
You know what?
No, that was me. I look so cool throwing that, but
I tried.
no, that's not your fault. You tried.
All right, so the other two,
I scared
one's
it though.
run off into the woods, and then the other one is licking its wounds off into the woods, and then you have one that's still badly injured on the ground,
Okay.
dying.
I'm assuming the one
Dying.
licking his wounds is
Dying.
the one that I hit with the dagger.
Yes.
Right?
Okay.
So you finish off the wolf.
Yeah, finish it off.
All right, so
He's good at finishing off wolves. Let's be real.
Gotta get rid of it.
Fucking shout out to Wolf.
How do you want to do this?
How do you want to do this?
all right. So one's dead, one's wounded. You got initiative, or actually, it's your turn next. What's
My turn
next?
Okay. Do I know where the wounded one went to hide, or do I need to do a search?
Wait,
check?
how do we calculate experience?
Well, I have these for weak enemies, so you're looking at about 100 XP.
So do I write that down immediately,
Yeah.
or do we all get the XP, or only whoever gets the kill?
Everybody's gonna get it'll be
At the
group
end, right?
experience, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Where
Sweet. So we got 100 XP already.
A show. Nice.
Is everyone kind of contributing to this fight?
So do I have visual on the one that went to go look at swims? Or do I have visual on the one wolf that went to go look at swims, or do I have to do a
Go
search?
ahead and do a search check.
Alright, 19.
Nice.
Okay, so you saw that the wolf is still pretty pissed that you hit him with a dagger, so
Yeah.
you see it circling back around. It's coming back into the light.
Okay.
It hasn't. It looks like it's scoping you out. Like,
It's scoping.
yeah,
me
it's-
out.
you can see your the glint of your dagger in its side.
Ooh. Okay. All right. And I'm sure that once I key into the glint of the dagger, I'm like, okay, that's where he's going.
And he seems to be maybe about 20 feet away. He's
No, I can't do that. I can't do that. Fuck, I don't want to do this. So, I
Sorry.
don't have to worry about it. So is he just kind of like slowly kind of pacing, or is
Yeah,
he just
he's-
like slowly?
He's
making
kind of like pacing back and forth, and just outside of the torchlight.
Okay.
Like I said, he's about 20 feet away, but when he paces by, you can see the glint of your dagger in the
Okay.
light.
I don't want to just run off and go after him.
No.
There's my computer just telling me that we have Microsoft account problems, but that always happens. So
For the kids.
yeah, for the kids, right? So as I'm pacing back and forth, I just pacing back and forth. What I want to do? Is he gonna jump at me anytime soon, or do I even know that?
You're unclear. It looks like he's
At this point, I'm just gonna stand my ground, have my also fucking cool ready for me. I'm just gonna stand my ground and just watch and wait for him to jump, and then whenever he eventually jumps, I want to attack.
all right. And how about
So,
yourself?
I guess
Can
I'm
I-
just kind of held there until he jumps out at me.
Can I try hitting him again?
Yeah. I mean, you're gonna have to take a
Gotta
spot
piss
check
him
to
off.
see if you see the wolf as well as he does. So.
Oh, okay. 4. Damn it.
You can't really make him out. I mean, you can
Right.
try, but I mean, that's
Shot in the dark.
it's a shot in the dark.
Doesn't
Quite
hurt.
literally.
It doesn't hurt.
Yeah, this will be the one time I roll a 20.
15.
13.
And your range modifier?
Range?
That's your dexterity, right?
0.
Alright. So, nothing really happens.
Well, I wasted 2 pebbles trying to
Whoa!
hit it.
Rip.
I mean, you could pick some.
Should just stop trying.
Rip. You can't even
Alright.
heal right now, okay?
I
So you're gonna have
healed
to
right.
roll for
It's attacking.
dexterity.
It's attacking I can't do right.
That's
I can
true.
heal fine. Unless I'm not scared to death.
15.
15. Okay. So you hear something running up from your flank. However, the wolf does catch you off guard and latches onto your arm.
Okay.
And that's gonna be. Wait, what's your armor class? I'm sorry.
17.
Okay, yeah. That's gonna be 2.
I just realized I don't have
2
my
damage?
armor
2
class
damage.
figured out.
What?
I just realized I don't have my armor class figured out.
Oops.
Okay.
Well,
Alright, guys, so you see this wolf kind of bolt out of the darkness.
Is he stuck in my arm, or he just bit me and then ran away?
Oh,
He's biting you, like he's
Okay, so I have the wolf in my arm.
okay. How close am I to him?
well, you're right behind him, so you see this wolf just gonna like come out of nowhere and latch onto his arm.
Well, shit.
Well, is it my turn, or was it the wolf's turn?
Yeah, that one was the wolf's turn, so it's your turn now.
So I'm just gonna. Can I just like?
You
Actually,
can punch him, but I
yeah,
mean,
I'll punch him. I get it. No, actually, I need you to stab him.
What if you drove the dagger further down?
It's not the same wolf.
Damn it.
Make
Okay.
it different.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah, that's right.
Is there a way? No, it's a two-handed sword. I can't. I'll just try to punch it a bit.
Okay.
Try to punch him to get him off your arm.
Well, I mean, he's right there.
I mean, I might as well do some damage to it or something.
Break his
Yeah.
nose.
You break his nose.
Go ahead and roll a
That's startling.
D4.
This one.
Yeah.
D4. Alright.
1.
Alright, so you punch it, but it just latches on further and starts yanking at your arm.
Alright, well.
Actually, go ahead and roll. You're a pretty big guy. Roll a 10 or higher to see if it doesn't.
This?
Yeah, on the D20.
Uh-huh.
See if you don't fall or trip.
10.
Okay.
Ooh, hey.
So it's pulling on him,
But it's still just.
but it's still on his arm.
Okay. Shit. See, I can turn my attention to the other guy. See if I can stab him with a dagger, but I don't want to lose my attention on the one that's pacing. But
He still notices the one that's facing?
Yeah, the other one's keeping his distance. It looks like
no one's
it's
keeping his distance.
The one that's pacing is keeping his distance?
yeah.
Ah, shit.
Well, we have this wolf on me, so let's just get.
Might as well take care of this one.
Yes.
Yeah. Say, if anything, I think it'd be easier to keep track of this other one because of the dagger sticking out of his fucking head. So I'm gonna turn around, and I don't want to go for the head because I don't want to be like too close to your hand. I want to get like kind of like towards the neck. I want to just like stab him in the neck with my
Okay,
dagger.
roll a 10.
Roll 10 or higher. 10.
Okay, so you plant your dagger deep into the wolf.
Mhm.
It lets go of his arm. And go
There we
ahead
go.
and roll what's your damage.
That's the 1d4.
Okay.
I roll a 3.
3 plus your dex one. Or, I mean,
Is there any modifier on this one? Or
Do
just
you have a damage bonus modifier? Of
the-
Dexter? Or it's
There's no attack bonus. It was just
Okay.
a 1d4. Yeah.
oh,
Alright, so the wolf lets go and runs off into the woods, leaving Tsuya bleeding as well as the wolf bleeding. I'm gonna have you roll a dexterity check though.
Who, me?
Yep.
Oh,
Oh boy.
what am I rolling dexterity for? 4.
Oh shit.
Okay.
This just suck. My god.
All right.
Great,
So
I'm
the
gonna
wolf
die, guys.
that was waiting in the aisles bolts towards you and
Great!
takes a bite out of your leg and starts pulling you off into the woods.
Well,
So you
here
take
I go.
you take 2 damage and are being
But
dragged
is
off
her
into the
armor-
woods.
Where am I?
Oh, that's right. Well, what's your armor class? I
12.
forgot you were
12.
wearing armor.
12.
12.
Well, okay. So it doesn't penetrate, but you are being dragged off into the woods.
Oh no, Rip!
Rip.
And we never saw the cleric again.
And that's how the cleric does.
So you're being dragged off into the woods. I mean, you can
Mm.
sit there and cry, or you can take it, or
Yeah,
cry
try
some
like
more.
kicking it.
I mean, it's dragging me by my leg, so...
Try kicking it with the other leg.
yeah.
Alright, fine, why not?
Yeah, you're gonna try to kick it.
Alright,
with
so
the other leg.
roll a 12 in order to just lodge the wolf.
Okay. 10.
And what's the modifier?
For what?
Is there any modifier for that? No.
For what's
what?
yeah, it's just gonna be your
For
base
dexterity,
damage
or-
bonus.
Yeah, dexterity, but 0. So.
Yeah.
Alright, so the wolf is a little bit more annoyed than anything. Bites down actually even harder.
Yay!
I'm gonna roll another armor class check, but it doesn't break your armor, but it's just it's getting so she's getting dragged into the woods.
Well,
but it's
Bye-bye.
like, it's barely dragging it slowly, right? Like,
Yeah, it's like when a dog is like pulling.
Yeah.
something.
Okay.
Bye bye, guys.
No, he just made himself easy target.
no.
Just don't
Find
hit
the
me.
one dragging the fucking halfling.
Just don't hit me. Don't hit me.
Alright.
Okay, so whose turn is it?
It'll be your turn.
It's your turn. You have
Okay,
it.
so we'll go after the wolf. That's dragging her. Let's just try to like.
How far away are you?
I mean,
He's not too far. It's like
we're
it's
all
like-
together basically.
Yeah.
Everyone's moved around a little
Yeah.
bit.
I was
so I
saying
don't
we
know
get we moved around.
Like these two are back to back more or less, but you were stuck back a little ways.
where- Right.
So
So
go towards the wolf that's dragging her.
all right, go ahead and
Roll a d20.
roll a d20.
17. Any
Okay, that's a
modifiers?
hit.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
And roll for damage.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy.
It was basically stuck there. It's not gonna shoot.
Alright.
Get that good.
I'm gonna borrow yours.
Go up. Let's go.
4.
Yep.
All right, that is a dead wolf.
Nice.
I'm
There you
safe.
go. Awesome. So now we just got.
That one wolf with the dagger in his head. That's all you
Yeah,
drink.
you have
It's
your
your
dagger
turn.
planted in the
That's all you were
side.
doing.
All right, boys. So do I have a visual on that wolf with that dagger sticking?
Yeah, it's bleeding at your feet.
Oh, perfect. Cool.
Right there.
So I just want to like grab the dagger that's in his head and just push it in.
Can he?
Am I able to do that?
I mean, you-
Sure, why not? You
Ah.
get blood in your hands. Congratulations, you look like a monster.
Wow.
Chaotic good. I'm chaotic.
Chaotic good.
Listen.
Let's push it further in.
Yeah, but we're in danger though. So there you go. I had to protect the party at
Okay.
hand.
does he have to roll something or he just does it?
No, yeah, I mean, the wolf is dead. I mean,
Oh, it's dead. There you go.
It was
I'll just
blood.
roll anyway. If I rolled anyway, it would have been a natural.
It would have been.
That wolf is fucking dead.
He's dead.
It is deader than dead.
So,
Yeah.
so what?
all right. So now you have 3 dead wolves.
Yeah.
Congratulations, folks.
We get 300 experience.
Dude.
Yes, you do.
Where do we write that down?
Just
It's
right
right there. Oh, it's right there. I say right there.
It's
It's
right
right
there.
there.
No, it's 'cause
I
I
don't
saw
know.
it. Oh, it's right here. Look. Experience points.
Oh, it's on the second sheet.
300.
Duh.
300. There we go.
How much do we need to level up?
I think 1,000 for the first level.
Level up.
Okay. Cool.
Not yet.
Alright, so
All right.
Alright,
So
we survived the night.
we got
Survived
3
the
dead
wolves
wolves.
We got a couple of wolf bites and some
I took 2 HP.
out of the 22.
I mean, I have 22 HP.
Yeah.
Pick the torch up.
Yeah.
Thank you. Remembering the torch.
Yeah.
was
Didn't
gonna
forget the
wonder about-
torch. Didn't forget the torch.
All right, so the rest of the trip, you guys actually finally make it
Oh,
the town?
to the town.
How
and
late
that's
is it?
It's dark out
It's
already.
Yeah, it's dark.
It's dark as dicks.
Yeah.
It was dark when we were fighting the wolves,
That's,
so
yeah.
It's cold, but the excitement of battle has you warm.
Yeah.
for now.
So
Yeah.
the
Right.
town is eerily quiet.
Ooh.
There's a
Again.
light on in every single house, but the
They're
doors
afraid.
are
Hmm.
bolted shut.
Is there an inn or something? A tavern?
From what you see when you walk into the town, again, there is a tavern that's right off to the right-hand side, next, and then the stable off to the left. There's an inn separate to the bar further down, and then it looks like there's a blacksmith shop further down from there. But other than that, you can't make out much more.
Did we find anything on the wolves? By the way?
We didn't check, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think we ever checked.
I just grabbed the torch.
I'll let you know. They're wolves.
They're
Okay,
wolves.
so
There's
they-
nothing special. It's
Okay.
just-
I was
They
just
weren't
making-
They
carrying
wanted their
anything.
dinner, and we killed them.
Alright, whatever. I was just thinking we could get
The only
pelts
thing
to
we got
sell or
was-
something.
True.
The
Yeah.
only
Well,
thing
I
we
mean,
got
you
was
know.
your knife back.
You're like
Oh,
800
shit!
feet from it.
I never got my knife back.
So you're like 900
Just
feet
get
back.
it right now.
I forgot to
Just
say
discuss it.
I wanted to pull my dagger out of his.
Let's just say you
I figured as much since you
because you
broke it.
pulled it in, so you but
That's
you
true.
took it
Yeah,
out. So.
I
Okay.
ripped it out. Yeah.
I was like, that's the only thing we got was
I
your
mean,
knife back.
Yeah.
Could we get any pelts from the wolves or anything like that to sell?
You would have to
try.
go, you would have to go back
I
and
mean,
skin them.
Yeah, I mean the wolf that you killed is kind of eviscerated. So
Yeah.
Oh,
Then there's one that has
We'd
a
have to go
hole
back
in it.
and actually.
I don't want to go. I mean, I'm just saying on the point, like, could we have done this
Yeah,
for next
you
time?
could have dragged the bodies in the town and sold it for
whoops.
whatever if you wanted to.
Well, it was our
Who
first
wants
night.
dinner?
So we were next time. Though.
Anybody
Next
got
time.
any
Next time.
cooking-
You
We'll know
guys
for next
are-
time. Absolutely.
Anybody got any cooking skills?
I will say that you guys are very hungry. You haven't eaten in like 2 days.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I don't know
It's been
about
2
you
days.
guys.
I thought it was a 1 day.
Yeah, it was a 2-day journey.
No, but we took the 1 day.
You took the
path.
1 day pass, but
Oh.
nobody ate anything when you guys were at the bar.
Oh,
So
yeah,
I
that's
want-
right. We never
I
ate.
thought-
He was drinking, but
No, I know,
no
but
one
I thought
ate.
we ate before, like prior.
Listen,
to-
ale is liquid carbs.
No, it's no.
All right, but we're
It's
starting.
not a
We're starving, so we want to eat.
Okay, so
So we gotta find a place. So
tavern.
we'll
It's
go to the
not
tavern to
sustenance.
see if there's anything in the tavern because we'll need to eat. And then you said the inn is separate from the tavern.
Right.
So
Let's
it's like,
go.
let's go eat. Let's see. Well, let's see if the tavern's open. If so, we'll go eat because like this place seems like there's people here, but there's like it seems like eerily quiet. So let's see if there's anyone in the tavern. We'll get some food, hopefully, and then from there we'll go to the inn and then try to.
Real
This is
quick,
like-
who all had the bite marks? I know you got bit.
You
Did you
got
get-
bit,
did you get
and
bit?
I
then
didn't
he's,
get
and then you got bit, but it wasn't a penetrating mark.
I also got bit, but
Is
it
he
was,
still bleeding from his?
No,
Oh,
I already
no.
took the damage.
Yeah, I mean he's bleeding, but it's not like.
I also got
profuse
bit early- I
bleeding
also got
to
bit,
Where it's, but it probably does need to be treated with bandages or
I mean,
heal wounds.
Yeah.
I mean, if I go to N, I recover HP, right?
Yeah, but
I
your
go
wound
to-
doesn't heal. You got bit.
That heals, doesn't it? Your HP gets. How do you?
No, well, your
It's like when you get a
your
cut and you go
HP
to sleep. It
recovers.
doesn't always
Your
heal.
HP recovers, but I mean you still need to treat wounds and things like that.
Oh, okay.
I'll go ahead and
This
heal.
is why we have a cleric. And
Yeah, well, yeah.
I'll go ahead and heal.
All right.
You know, what, you're gonna do cure wounds on him?
Yep.
All right, I'll
Cool.
take it.
14.
14.
Groovy. You
And
heal
plus
him
our 6
for-
is a natural 20.
Oh
attack.
yeah, right.
All right, so I get my HP back at 22.
Or no
Right.
plus 12.
Yeah,
So that's
so you
22.
recover.
You were
Good,
definitely
so
healed.
you're doing good, yeah.
So I'm back at.
I'm
back
finally
at
good
22.
on the healing
Nice.
crest.
Nice.
Thank you.
I can't fight,
Good
but I
job.
can
I
heal.
I can't fight, but I can heal. Absolutely.
All right, so we go to the tavern.
All right, so you enter the tavern. The place is completely empty.
There's no
Oh,
barkeep.
gosh.
There is one barkeep, and he's just kind of
But
sitting
there's
there.
no like customers.
But there's nobody
Oh,
as a patron.
Okay.
It doesn't really look like there's been a patron in there for a while. The tables are dusty.
Oh boy.
There's no real smell.
This place hasn't had business very much.
Where's the mayor? I ask him.
wow, straight to the point.
Whoa.
There we go.
The mayor. The mayor took off 2 days ago. We haven't seen him since.
I'm gonna ask a simpler.
Said something about trying to track down his lost daughter. None of the other mercenaries we've got lasted long enough. They got too scared. Wuss.
Wow.
You have anything?
Wuss.
I was gonna say, let's ask a simpler question. Do you
I
have
haven't
any-
had a paying
Alright.
customer in over a week, ever since these mercenaries stopped showing up.
I look
I
at
guess
Greg.
word got around.
he looks at me because I'm Mr. Moneyback.
Yeah.
over here.
Until we get money.
Do you have? I mean, I've got coin. How much would it be to be able to eat? If you have anything that we can't eat.
Well, that
And
stupid
asleep.
senile farmer hasn't been around for a while either.
Ooh.
So I think I have some bread in the back.
We gotta
It's better
eat
than
something.
We gotta eat something.
We gotta eat
We'll take
something.
it.
We'll
Alright.
take bread.
Too bad we didn't have wolves with us.
Yeah, right.
could've
Oh
been-
God, we could have cooked
That
the
could have been
wolves.
meat.
I mean,
Yeah. Well, now for next
Meaty,
time.
meaty,
next
meat.
Next time.
this
yeah.
is our first fight.
Meaty,
so we're
meaty,
like,
meat.
yeah.
meaty, absolutely.
So the bartender, he takes off into the kitchen for a little bit, comes back shortly thereafter. He's like, "You boys are in luck. I had some dried fish in the back."
Oh,
So,
good.
Gladly, he puts a little bit of fish on a plate and some
Mhm.
bread for you guys, and some ale for everyone.
Yeah.
Fish is relatively tasty,
Mhm.
Not bad.
nicely salted.
How much I'm gonna have to remove from my gold for all this?
It's a gold.
Just one
Just
gold.
one?
Just one gold.
Oh,
Just one
nice.
gold. Nice.
Okay.
Thank you, Greg.
Yeah, I got you. So now I'm at the. Okay, yeah, I'm literally down to 51.
So we eat.
I
Got that
have
for this?
57.
Yeah,
You got 57. I have 51. How much gold do you have left?
I have 0.
He
Nice.
spent all of his on
I
gear.
spent all of it on whatever.
You're like, I am spent.
I'm spitting.
It's like we need to loot some. We need to kill some humanoids
Wow.
and loot some
So
bodies.
I'm a mercenary, so that's what I'm going for.
So what brings you guys here? You look like a mercenary, and you look like somebody from the church, and
Oh boy, here we go.
Well, he's not wrong.
so what brings you guys in?
So what brings you guys
Yeah.
in?
No description for you.
I just stare at him with a look of, are you fucking kidding me?
Don't ask him his story. Trust me.
Well,
This guy isn't even worthy of listening to my story.
Oh.
The kid that
Okay.
thinks. Okay.
Yeah, you guys and a half dozen other people have been up here. Go up into the mountains, per the mayor's request, save the children, and then they come back down screaming like they've seen something out of a nightmare. I've seen it too much. I think this is just a dying town. I think I'm out of here in the next few days.
Well, okay, I need to go back for a moment. What was the name of the town that we had started in, or the little outpost? Was it just like a little outpost?
Yeah, it's just a little outpost.
Okay, so I want to bring up I don't know if you guys think this is just a local area, but we were just at the outpost down. Okay, so is this place up north or south or east?
It's north.
It's north. We were at the southern outpost, and this fog rolled in, and
Fog?
shit went down, and we don't know what's going on. So I feel like this may not be an isolated incident anymore.
He looks puzzled. He looks at you and kind of looks down for a second. He seems troubled by what you've told him. The fog usually stays around here, and it's only on a full moon when things start happening.
Oh god damn it!
So
I literally say, "Oh god."
So
damn
it is a werewolf.
And it's a goddamn werewolf.
No, I'm just kidding.
We had a puppeteer, and that's what the mayor is saying. That
There's a puppeteer.
he's
Do you
stealing the children one by one until we pay his ransom.
ransom?
He came in and did his act for the children, and then he he demanded an outrageous fee for his entertainment services. But obviously, this rinky-dink farmer town, we don't have that sort of money. I mean,
Do you happen to know how much he was asking you guys for?
the mayor would know something like that, but I know that it was an outrageous amount.
Outrageous amount. So more than 51 gold
Yeah.
is what I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably way more than 50.
Okay, so are you saying that he's up in the mountains?
That's where the children always go. We had
And
one.
we weren't the first mercenaries to go,
No.
so something's up there. That's our next lead.
We have to go up to that mountain.
We should probably go there after we get rest.
Yeah, might as well.
See.
We got some food.
Yeah, you guys will be back down tomorrow, packing the bags. But enjoy your meal while it's here.
How much?
Alright.
How much is it to stay?
Well, we have to
Inn?
go to the inn.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah?
duh.
Yeah, the
I thought
tavern.
this
The
was the
tavern's
same thing,
detached
sorry.
from the tavern's detached from the inn, so we'd have to go to the inn.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right.
So we finish up our meal, and we might as well just go to the inn and get ready. Before we end that, though, I realized we never introduced ourselves to one another. We just kind of rolled up.
I don't
like,
think we really
some
had
shit
time.
just
yeah, some
happened.
shit just kind of. I don't think
We
we've
haven't
time.
had time.
We haven't had time.
It's fine.
We haven't had time yet. I just found it really funny. Alright, so
We have no
We're
need
just
for
common
names.
mercenaries to
Yeah.
them. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, that's
Where
true.
we're going, we don't need names.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't need this. So we finish up with our meal, right? And then how far away is the inn? Is the inn like right next to the tavern, or just kind of?
Yeah, it's like there's
like, conjoined
the
together?
bar and the stable, and then there's the inn that's like shortly there, just past like the
Okay.
pasture area.
Alright, then when we finish up our meal, then we go over to the inn, and do we each get a room? Do we just each share a room? What do we want to do?
Doesn't matter to me.
Well, let me ask this first. How much is a room?
You
at
guys
this
walk up to the inn. The inn is closed.
Oh no.
Well, shit. Can we sleep in the bar?
You go back to the bar.
We will pay you another.
I will pay you another gold, my good sir, if you let us stay in this barn. Or in this bar. I said barn. I meant to say bar. Get rid of the inn. Just
Both.
bar. Just bar. That's all I want.
He says you can sleep at the tables for free.
Oh,
Alright.
nice.
There hasn't been a paying customer ever since the mercenaries stopped showing up, and everyone's pretty much given up running their businesses after dark so that they can look after their children or what's left.
I give him a gold piece as a tip.
I would say I was also gonna tip him 1 gold piece for
your
his troubles,
hospitality.
for your troubles and your hospitality. So I'll remove. So I'll be
Yeah,
down
that'll
to
be
50.
one for me too.
I'll be down to 50 gold now. That's not bad.
Alright.
There we go. I figured for your hassle.
So I'm down to 56 now.
You guys feeling like crashing at the inn, so you
At
just
the bar.
at the bar.
Yeah, because the end's closed.
And how about you?
What? Wait, what?
Yeah. I mean, you gonna crash at the bar? You gonna wander around town? You gonna drink your fill of whatever
Well, I
you
mean,
got?
I figured this is where we stop until next time.
Oh, okay.
Because I mean, that way you could do something.
Yeah, I thought we were resting. So I
Alright,
just,
yeah.
Want to do a rest?
I
We
just
can do a
assumed.
rest and
Yeah.
then
There
play
we
that
go.
one other game. Where it's
Fuck
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
So, shit.
We lived to tell another day.
We live another day. Holy shit. I did not think we would with where that was going. So, wow, cool.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, we did the
DnD, I can
it
now
really
officially
helps
say.
that
We did the
it
thing.
went better than
I mean, yeah.
That was,
It was a good starting.
that was cool. That was a cool start to it, yeah.
That's about
And we still have mysteries to solve. So
Oh, yeah.
Do
You
you
got.
have an empty bag over
Yeah, I got
there?
an empty bag right there.
Yeah,
I think there's
paper bag.
another die for this one, but I don't know where it is.
No, that looks like it might be.
No, it's also full set. I think.
Really?
What it was is because I
There are
had
7
two,
dice.
There's 2d6s with that
Yeah.
because what had happened was
Everyone was gathering them together.
I was gathering them together and
is this
I
my bag or your bag?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter at this point. Yeah. And I had actually put a spare d6 in one of the bags, so you had 2 of them.
All right.
Oh shit! All right.
Woohoo!
Well, damn.
We did the thing.
All
Do you
right.
have any like?
I'm gonna go check out there, see what we got.
Yeah.
So there we go. That was
D&D, folks.
Dungeons and Dragons, DnD. So now we got a mystery on our hands. Gang, we got a mystery to solve.
Oh no.
We got a mystery to solve.
Not again.
Hopefully next year we'll have another participant.
Next year, part 2, Electric Boogaloo.
We'll have such a big recap. What happened last year?
Let's just play last year's thing and then we'll roll it.
Oh my god.
No, I'll summarize that. All right, so we're gonna take just a quick break. We don't need to